afternoon, sports fans, or shall we say good morning here on the West Coast, and good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IE Sports Radio 8-year anniversary show. 8 years in the making. 8 years of IE Sports Radio. We are coming to you live here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, or I guess, morning, depending on where you are in the country. You are listening once again to our 8-year anniversary show of The Defining Moment. Oh my goodness, 8 years of IESR. Where do we begin? Ladies and gentlemen, this little station started as just one show just 8 years ago. And here we are today, over 30-some people in the IE Sports Radio family, over 30 shows around the country and everywhere. We are IE Sports Radio, and we are your direct feed for all that is sports. I am here with my beautiful soon-to-be wife, Cecilia.
Hi!
And we are ready to rock and roll, y'all. 3 hours, guys. 3 hours. Ring the bell. Sound the lightning. And do whatever this button does. Because, yes, we are ready to rock and roll. 3 hours. The whole show is a surprise. I hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a fun one as we get ready and set for 8 years of IE Sports Radio. How you feeling today, babe?
Really good.
Well, guys, we are on our way. The moment the show is over, headed on over to San Diego. Beautiful sunny San Diego for our wedding.
Yay!
How you like that?
Finally come.
Yes, that deserves an applause. You guys, this is a jam-packed weekend for us. We got the IE Sports Radio 8-year anniversary, and of course, our wedding coming up. We definitely appreciate you very much for being with us here today, and we got plenty more to come here. So, with that said, my goodness, it is crazy. I know it's only been a little bit. I know it's only been a couple of, almost 2 years now. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? We are 8 years of being a station.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's great to know that we've got ourselves something so great going. And honestly, we just want to thank you guys for this.
Yeah, thank you everyone for the love and support.
We could not have done this without you. As we always say, all glory, of course, to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For without him, nothing is possible. And of course, for all of you out there listening, we appreciate you all so very much. Without you, none of this would be possible. And we thank you so much for being here. So, with that said, y'all, like I said, we got a great one planned out for you guys today. We're going to be running around. We're actually packing during this show.
Yeah, a lot of craziness going on while we're doing this.
So, we're doing our best to bring it to you in a crazy, crazy, crazy day. So, I am very, very excited for this 3 hours, and Cecilia as well. We are just going to do our best as we have ourselves quite the fun show. So, plenty of games coming up today. Your chance to win some IE Sports Radio merch. On top of that, we'll be talking a little bit of stroll down memory lane for IESR in just a bit. And like I said, a couple of little surprises coming along the way. So with that said, y'all, we're going to take ourselves a short break. When we get back, we're going to get right into the action. You are listening to the 8-year anniversary of IE Sports Radio right here, of course, on The Defining Moment on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
What's good, fight fans? It's your boy, Marcus Los Great Here to give you what you want. Here to give you what you need. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm coming to you live, straight from your mama's basement with a crispy white tea. We are coming to you live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's up, everybody? This is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's happening, sports fans? Are you a fan of Southern California sports? Are you looking for a show hotter than a hot summer day in California? Then look no further than the SoCal Supreme Sports Show, where I talk about all things Southern California sports. That's right, all sports teams from Southern California. From the hard-hitting tackles of the NFL, to the killer crossovers and big three-pointers of the NBA and WNBA, to the grand slams of the MLB, to the bone-chilling goals of the NHL, and to the booming kicks of the MLS. The SoCal Supreme Sports Show has it all for you. Oh, and let us not forget about the college sports as well. So join me, Taryn Rodriguez, every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. 8 years of IESR. My goodness, where has time gone? Well, here we are. Thank you to everybody in the chat room. You guys are awesome. course, we see Mr. Taryn up in there, Brandon Buck, Kale, lots of IE Sports Radio love coming, man. We appreciate you all so very much. Well, we are actually joined by our first two guests today, two diehards here. They have been a part of this IE Sports Radio family for many years and contributed in so many ways. One of them is the chief editor of our blog, while the other one is one of the COOs and pretty much our social media manager. The dude is amazing. He's got so many titles here, I forgot them all. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, glad to have them both here today. Welcoming, of course, he is all the way from the East Coast. It's currently almost 1:30 for him over there on the East Coast. Wine expert. He, of course, is the chief editor of our blog, and I don't care. I will say wine expert, so say what you want to say. And, of course, he is diehard Commanders fan and host of Let's Wine About Sports here on IE Sports Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Pat. What's going on, Mike? How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, and I would like the record to show that was where Larry's words, calling me a wine expert. All opinions are his own. Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. And, well, the other one, as I mentioned, I played those drops strategically, by the way. I had to play both of Taryn's drops and Mike's drop because, well, they're going to be going head-to-head in a few moments. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we have here, he is one of the CEOs of IE Sports Radio. He is, of course, our... the guy manages basically all of our social media to the T, and just all-around great guy. He is the host of the SoCal Scream Sports Show and Set Point, the best damn volleyball show you ever heard. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Taryn Rodriguez. What's going on, Taryn? How you doing today, brother?
Hey, Larry. It is great to be on with you. I appreciate you letting me be a guest on The Defining Moment, and I am ready.
Well,
happy early birthday, IE Sports Radio. Sorry.
Right, just so everybody knows, it is actually tomorrow. Everyone, I did not mention that in the introduction, so my apologies. We forgot, but yes, it is, of course, tomorrow. But, there's a little thing going on tomorrow. Listeners out there who don't know, Cecilia and I are kind of getting married, so, no, we couldn't necessarily do the show, but we're really excited for just this wonderful step in life, and God's blessed with each other, and we're just so happy. So, with that said, we want to say hello to the guys.
Hi.
Hello, Cecilia.
How are you?
Cecilia. How are you doing today? Today being the day before your wedding.
I'm doing really good. A little stressed, but that's just because of the packing and everything, but we'll be fine.
And for those of you listeners out there, having been married myself, that when she says a little bit of stress, multiply that by about 10, and that's how actually stressed she is right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, pretty much. You hit it on the head. Yes, it's immense. I mean, seriously, I think I've aged about 14 years, Mike. I'm just kidding. But maybe a year. Maybe a year I've aged in the last couple of months because. My goodness, it's Cecilia. I don't even want to get into her stress level. I don't want to say anything because rule number one, husbands, don't say anything you're gonna regret in a second. So yeah, I've learned. But I will say, you guys, we are really excited for his day tomorrow, and we got a lot of things here. So, with that said, we're gonna get into our first game of the day, and well. It's a surprise for both of you and for everybody else out there. First game of the day. A couple of weeks ago, I got us all on the Band app, which is a really cool app. And it's really cool. You can organize a lot of different things. You can do a lot of really cool stuff in this app. And this is, of course, where the IE Sports Radio family, kind of gets in and speaks to each other, communicates. We have a calendar on here. This thing is super cool. Eventually, coming up in about a couple of weeks, we're going to get IESRU in here. And, a lot of great things are going to start happening through Band app. So we appreciate all of the diehards on here, of course, the colleagues who got it going and downloaded it. But I wanted to be cute and make a little quiz for all the people at IE Sports Radio, just for a little bit of fun. And as I wrote the quiz, I was giggling and laughing and just being demented. And Cecilia was looking at me like I was some kind of serial killer.
What?
Yeah, I remember that.
No.
Remember when I was over there making the app all giddy and you were like, what are you laughing about? Remember? And I was saying how tough the questions really were.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys, I am almost a high school teacher. Of course, college professor as well, coming up. And, well, I really like to trick people. It's fun. I can't help it. I'm a history guy, and I made an extremely hard test for these guys, for everybody at IE Sports Radio. Today, gentlemen, you guys will have I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds per question to answer 5 questions, and the best score wins. The last question, you can actually get a full minute. That sound fair? I hear nothing from them.
Well, we're here, so we're not backing out now.
So this is what we're going to do. You know what? I'm going to go 10 seconds, 10, 20, 30, 40, and the last one I'll give you a minute. So, yeah. Or, we'll go 20, 40, 50. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, so we'll go up everyone by 10 seconds. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump into these questions here for today. So once again, this is a quiz that I just messed around and gave the guys, the ladies and gentlemen at IE Sports Radio. However, all of them failed tremendously. I did not mean to make it that hard, but I kind of did too, and it was a lot of fun. So, you guys, quizzes are annoying. All of you hated school because of them. And, well, so with that said, Mike, do you remember this test at all that I put up there?
I remember I got 4 questions through and quit because I was 0 for 4.
Darren, do you remember this quiz?
Oh, yeah, and I hate to say this, and I hate to say this in front of my mom, but I kind of cheated and used a little search engine trickery.
So, believe it or not, Taryn, I wanted you guys to use it, because in today's schooling, we actually, in the classrooms, they all have Google Chromebooks, so kind of cool. Everybody can kind of look everything up. So now you kind of got to be a little crazy and make these questions to where you got to look up multiple things to get one answer. Oh, yeah, it's getting technical out there, you guys. So my apologies. So it got a little tough, but it's okay. If you look things up, that's okay. And that's why the time limit, of course, is going to be, kind of smaller. But once again, you guys, it is all in fun. And, of course, the winner of today will get themselves a IE Sports Radio hat. So, with that said, we're already sending one out to Mike as soon as all this wedding is over and all this craziness is finished, because, the craziness never seems to finish here with the wedding. But we are definitely going to be sending everything out soon, and we're really, really, really excited. So, with that said, you guys, once again, thank you so very much for being here and being a part of today's show. And while I go ahead and pull up the quiz, let's go ahead and get things going. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and, sorry about that, a little background noise, you guys, so I had to mute you real fast. But, alright, so, getting into this lovely quiz. Here we go. Question number 1. Alright, so let's go, I don't know. Let's go, Taryn, you go first. Mike, next up. So here we go. You have 20 seconds to look this answer up. Who was the Super Bowl 5 MVP? Taryn? Go ahead and, well, actually, no, gentlemen, sorry. You guys both go at the same exact time. I'm stupid. You go at the same exact time, and you guys both give me your answer. Taryn?
They should say their name if they want to answer.
That would be Chuck Howley.
Well, you said...
I'm sorry.
I thought he said I could go first.
I'm sorry.
Chuck Howley.
My
Chuck
bad.
Howley of Dallas.
My bad.
Sorry,
Okay.
I adjusted to the rules on the fly. My apologies.
It's okay.
Chuck Howley,
Sorry.
linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, so we'll skip question number 1, We'll get to question number 2. My apologies, you guys. I just wanted to get into the quiz so bad. I was like really excited for it. So, okay, question number 1.
So wait. Just to clarify, we are going at the same time.
Same
correct?
exact time. Yeah, because I just thought to myself, like, wait.
Say their name if they want to answer.
So,
Okay, got
yeah. Okay, so it'll be like Jeopardy. You say your name, okay? So, my apologies, you guys. I know. I just got really excited, got jumped up, and, well, you know, everything's kind of crazy at the moment. So, okay. Here's where the questions start getting really, 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 really hard. Okay, so we are 0 for 0 right now. 20 seconds are on the clock. Gentlemen, all the best. Say your name if you want to answer. Question number 1. What is another name for the Pat Venditti rule? Begin. This should be fun. Mm-hmm. By the way, you guys, this is one of the famous rules by, you know, of course, made by players who had an advantage. 20 seconds are up. Anybody want to take a stab at it?
OBR Rule 5.0F, known as the Pat Venditti Rule.
But what is it?
A pitcher must indicate visually to the umpire-in-chief, the batter, and any runners the hand which he intends to pitch, which may be done by wearing his glove on the other hand while touching the pitcher's rubber.
Very correct. Good job, Darren. Well, gentlemen, the Pat Venditti rule was hilarious. Pat Venditti, of course, and as I was telling Cecilia this, she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. That there was actually an ambidextrous pitcher.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That once took the mound and destroyed everybody he faced. What do you think about that?
Well, I can see why he would do it. I mean, it throws the batter off. So, I mean, it's a good trick.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, but I guess that's a good thing. Oh, sorry. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing that they made that rule so that, you know, they're not continuously tricking the batter and making it more fair, I guess you would say.
I thought it was pretty awesome. That's a fun question. Certainly a good one. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get on. And I have to make up now for question number 1 that I totally gave away. This will be a freebie because it was in our generation around there. And let's do this. This will be the easiest question. This is a freebie. Gimme. Who was the man who broke the great Prime Times record of most returned kickoffs? Go. Mike, what you got?
I didn't actually look this up. I'm shooting a shot in the dark. Would that be Devin Hester?
It is Devin Hester. Good job. I forgot to ring the bell for Darren the first time. But good job. Good job. Yes, Devin Hester. If anybody remembers, that was one of the most, and this is probably one of the best moments I've seen in football. Devin Hester actually broke this, and I'm remembering, this is off the top of my head. He broke the record. It was a primetime game. Primetime, of course, the great Deion Sanders was like his mentor. He used to talk to him growing up and everything, or at least through college. When the game was over, Devin Hester headed over, I think it was Thursday Night Football, that's what they usually do, headed over to the tables. How about this moment where Devin Hester in Prime, Prime put his hand around Devin Hester's shoulder, tucks his head to Devin Hester, and the two of these grown men who are absolute monsters of the game of football were in absolute tears with one another because this man set a record that nobody thought they would ever break, and the one kid who he actually mentored through his college career was the one to do it.
Wow, that's awesome.
That was one of the most beautiful moments in sports I've ever seen.
Here we go, Larry. I have a turnaround bonus question for you.
Uh-oh, what's that?
What position did he play when he came into the league?
Who was that?
Devin Hester.
He was a receiver, wasn't he?
And
Kickoff returner?
Nope. Devin Hester came into the league with the Chicago Bears as a cornerback.
Interesting.
/ kick returner. So, Taryn, you're half correct, but he came into the league as a corner and got transitioned to receiver after 1 year.
You know what? He's a DB. He was one of those guys that just gets switched to. That's why I love it. The guys that come in as an ATH athlete. You know, you never know. They're so good at football. They can be put pretty much anywhere. That is awesome. So
I was going to click the Wikipedia page on it, but I didn't want to cheat. So, sorry, go ahead, Larry.
You're good. So, question number 3, gentlemen. You got 20 seconds on the clock. This is multiple choice. Okay? Why is the gridiron called the gridiron? Number 1, because of how the football field once looked. B, because the football field resembles a barbecue grill. Or C, because the football field was inspired by a grid. 20 seconds, begin. Taryn, what's up?
C.
C.
Final answer.
Because the football field was inspired by a barbecue. Inspired by a grid, right?
Right.
Sorry, Taryn, that is incorrect. My apologies, brother. That was a great guess. Mike, you can either pick A or B. It's a shot in the dark, but you pick one.
50-50.
50-50. Remember, A, because of how the football field once looked, or because the football field resembles a barbecue grill. They're both very, 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 I honestly think, if I didn't know the answer, I could honestly pick either one and be like, no, I'm confident. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think, Mike?
Oh, gosh, I'm not finding it easily through searching, so I'm just going to throw out a guess, and I am going to say, because it's America and we're weird like that, I'm going to go with B, because it looked like a barbecue grill.
Wrong! Gentlemen, this was one of the coolest answers. So long, gigantic story short, and Cecilia's going to roll her eyes because she knows nothing's short with me. Mike knows that too after doing shows with me forever. You too, Taryn. But long, gigantic story short, in college, in JUCO, when I played my freshman year, we actually had a football theory class that I took after practice, but it was free credit. And basically, because the coach is going to pass us, it was one of our coaches. He explained to us really, really, really cool. The football field was actually, once of course, it was I don't want to say a bite, but the football field was actually inspired from rugby. Of course, we know that American football is kind of like the cousin of rugby. And believe it or not, gentlemen, the actual freaking field used to look just like grid paper. There's a bunch of tiny squares all over the field, and wherever you were down, that's where the play started in that specific square. Of course, things got kind of weird when formations really started to, kind of get together, and before you know it, hash marks. I mean, come on, you run out of bounds, and the center has to set up like with 1 foot out of bounds and 1 foot in the square. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, so half the field's not going to play. So believe it or not, you guys, it was actually inspired because the field looked like a giant gridiron, and eventually the grids went away, like the grid shape, and the hash marks were created, and now we have football we have today. Crazy answer, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. So, okay, question number 4. So right now we have Taryn 1, Mike 1, and we're going into the fourth question. So, here we go, gentlemen. What part of U.S. history was inspired by NASCAR? Begin. I'm looking for a specific answer, by the way. It's one word. Mike, 11 seconds. What do you got?
Is the answer prohibition?
Prohibition it is. Let's ring the bell. Good job. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. But yes, you are correct. Long story short, we all know that, of course, alcohol was once illegal in the United States about 100 years ago.
Stupid rule. Absolutely stupid rule.
Yeah, and Mike being a wine expert over here, my word's not his, as you would say, but yes, this was a crazy, crazy one. Number one thing, Cecilia loved the gridiron one because she thought that it was a barbecue grill.
No, I thought it was the last one too.
Oh, that's right. She thought it was the football field used to look like that. Or no, it was crazy. But I forgot what it was. But regardless, this one was crazy because for those of you who do not know, Prohibition, these smugglers would soup up their cars to outrun the police. Realistically, they would always run out the police. This is why police started, supercharging their cars. And what happens? These guys started to... back then, the roads were usually all dirt. About 100 years ago, it was hard to see a paved road. Always most dirt. And these guys perfected what they call a power slide. Long story short, guess what? The power slide is how they got around corners so fast. Cops didn't perfect it. They did. They would dust these cops. And before you know it, the guys were like, hey, my car's faster. No, my car's faster. No, my car's faster. So they decided to race against each other. It turned into a power slide battle. Who can power slide the best? Hence why they go in circles. So ladies and gentlemen, this is why NASCAR drives in ovals for the most part. We do have road courses. But yes, NASCAR is derived from Prohibition. How about that? What do you think about that?
It's good because they obviously made it safer and legal now. So, yeah.
Okay. Mike 2, Taryn 1, with one question to go. So here's how it's going to go down. This last question is so freaking crazy. Cecilia does not like me because I made this question so complicated. If, Taryn, you get this correct, and we go 2-2, you both get a dang hat. But if one answers it, the other one doesn't, of course. I mean, if Mike answers it, he gets the hat. Or if neither of you can answer it, Mike, you get the hat. So here we go. This question is going to mind-boggle pretty much everybody, but it's a fun one. I'm going to give you guys a full-on minute and play music in the background while you guys are going. So, with that said, you guys, question number 5. Diehards out there, get ready. Get your phones ready. This is going to be a puzzle. Why would the 2011-2012 New England Patriots have liked to have played in front of President Chester Alan Arthur instead of President Barack Obama for just that one day, for the Super Bowl, of course, had the NFL existed back then? Here we go, guys. 1 minute is on the clock. Ready and begin. This is going to be a fun one. I don't know. Lots of clues in this one. At least I think I gave them. What do you think? You think I gave them lots of clues? Yeah.
No.
Why were you so mad at me when I was making this question?
I was not mad.
Okay, why were you like, oh my gosh, you're crazy? Really?
No, that was just a lot.
It's a long process. But if you look up one specific thing, I think you'll know why. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, with half a minute to go, why would the 2011/2012 New England Patriots have liked to have played in front of President Chester Alan Arthur? Once again, Chester Alan Arthur instead of President Barack Obama for just that one day had the NFL existed. Of course, that is the Super Bowl. I didn't add that. That's a dumb question, at least in that part. But I corrected it here. Time is up. Let's go ahead and stop the music. All right, let's take your best stab at it. Right now, Taryn is trailing, so we'll go ahead and give Taryn the floor here. All right, Taryn, take your best stab, brother. What do you think? One more time. Why would the 2011-2012 New England Patriots have liked to have played in front of President Chester Alan Arthur for a Super Bowl, of course, that year, instead of President Barack Obama for just that one day had the NFL existed back then? Or, sorry, well, had that game, of course, it is back then. What do we got, Tim?
This one was the one that was very tricky. I'm going to say that it was because Chester Alan Arthur was a Republican back, and he was the 21st president.
Well, hey, you know what? I get it. Patriots, I get it. You know, Hope for America works for me.
That was also going to be my next fun guess.
It was a great one, Taryn. This was probably one of the hardest questions I've ever asked in my entire life. It's literally a puzzle. I feel like I should have given you guys a little bit more time, but had you guys already taken this thing and like looked at the question, I just figured maybe, I don't know, you can take a little look at it or like kind of like start looking at it earlier. But that is incorrect. My apologies, brother, but it's all good. We got a shirt coming to you anyway, Taryn. Thanks for playing, brother. But with that said, Mike here is, of course, the winner for today. So congratulations, Mike. Mike, I just want to hear it, man. What is your answer for this question?
Okay, well, since I've got a couple of minutes here and I already won, I'm going to go way off the rails on this one. So, I see two reasons. One is that Chester A. Arthur was born and raised in Fairfield, Vermont, which is located in the general New England area of the Northeast. Secondly, if I recall correctly, 2011, 2012 was the same year that the Deflategate scandal occurred,
Goodness.
And Chester Alan Arthur was one of the first presidents to utilize what was now modernly known as what they call pay-for-play, which is basically you donate a lot of money to a campaign, you get a cabinet position. So I imagine Robert Kraft, being as rich as he would have been back in 1800s, would have donated money, gotten Deflategate forgiven, and he would have been cool.
Oh my goodness. Mike, that's the kind of research we were looking for. However, it's wrong. That was great stuff there, gentlemen, both of you. But this beast of a question, let's get into it. The 2011-2012 New England Patriots played against the Giants. That's actually a score that I predicted, 21-17. Back in the day, I actually predicted that score correctly. I was very happy. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to play off of the score. Chester Alan Arthur, you guys. Chester A. Arthur. This is, like I said, this is a very tricky question because you got to look at it football-wise. Chester Alan Arthur was the president from 1881 to 1885. Now, there was college football actually back then. It was a completely different game. I think the grid was still in place. But why was it so significant? Why would the Patriots have much rather have wanted to play, put the time back in that one game? Well, because, gentlemen, if you look at the NFL rules, in 1883, the rule of scoring was changed. Field goals used to be 5 points back in those days. I totally forgot if the Patriots even had the ball at the end of the game, marching down and failed. I don't know how it worked.
Did.
But
Yeah, they did.
had they have been able to kick a field goal back in those days, it would have been 5 points. They only lost by 4. So why would they have wanted to play back in 1883, at least for this one day? Because with the giant leg of course, Skowski, their kicker back then, or I don't know if it's still Vinatieri, but regardless, they've had 2 amazing kickers in the last 20 years. They would have certainly won that game 22-21. Regardless, a field goal in this day and age in front of Barack Obama in 2012, well, it would have been only 3 points, and guess what? They would have still lost. They needed a touchdown. So the correct answer is field goals were worth 5 points when Chester Alan Arthur served as president. I'm sorry.
Respect. I still like my answer better, though.
He said, I like my answer better. Hey, you know what? It's all good, man. I love it. You put some thought into that, good sir. That was a lot. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you both. That was awesome. You are certainly appreciated. And I'll tell you what, that was a fun one. Babe, one more time, your final thoughts on that beast of a question.
Sorry, excuse me. That one was really hard. You made that, that was very difficult.
You have to
that was not nice.
You couldn't have asked anything about volleyball.
I know, right? Darren's like, what the heck, you jerk? You could.
I know. I think majority of your questions were about football, huh? Except for the
I'm
NASCAR
not
one.
the biggest football fan.
Well,
I
my-
Next time
football,
you
but I'm
should
not
do
as
like a
diehard as theirs.
variety.
Well, my bad, you guys.
And you can make those ones a
I'm
little bit
kidding
harder.
with you. I'm joshing with you.
Yeah. Well, with that said, you guys, it has been a fun one. We appreciate it, baby. Oh, thank you so much. She's going to go take off now and start packing. She is, oh my goodness. We're just packing. We're doing everything between the show, you guys. So with that said, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today. You guys are awesome. Congrats on the hat, Mike. Taryn, you're getting the shirt anyway, brother, so we appreciate you, man, sending on it out. Once again, the wedding craziness is over, and Monday, everything's getting straightened out. Shirts are getting sent out. All kinds of stuff is going on, so we appreciate you so very much, you guys. Any plugs, anything y'all want to throw out there, Taryn? We'll start with you, brother.
Follow me on Twitter at Taryn Rodriguez1, and you can also follow my show Twitter accounts at set_point.ie and SoCal Supreme Sports Show at SoCal Show IESR. That's where you can find me.
Awesome, man. Well, there we go. We appreciate you, man. Mike, how about you, man?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at letswine_IESR. Go check out our blog, iesportsradioblog.wordpress.com. We just had a new post 2 days ago, so be sure to go check that out. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for a new episode of Let's Wine About Sports, where we continue North Carolina Wine Month.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm very excited, you guys. And lots of great things to come, man. It's such a wonderful, wonderful thing we got going here at iSports Radio, and it is much appreciated. So, Mike, Taryn, we appreciate you guys for being here, and man, it has been fun. We appreciate you both. Have a wonderful rest of your days, you guys. Enjoy the rest of the show, and well, we got some more to get into. So, with that said, thanks a lot, you guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Larry.
Anytime, guys.
Right, thank you, Larry, and good game, Taryn. I'm shaking hands with you virtually.
Yes. Oh, one more thing, Larry and Cecilia. Congratulations on getting married, but just remember, breathe. I know it's a stressful day, but you two have got this. This is the ultimate game day for you two. You've been waiting God knows how many years, and I'm glad I got to see you two in person.
Oh, thank you, Taryn. We greatly appreciate that.
Really?
It means so much. Thank you.
Taryn reminds you to breathe. I'm going to remind you to eat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
It sounds so simple, but I tell you, you get wrapped up in the wedding day, it's the first thing you're going to forget.
Okay.
Wait, food? What? So,
I mean, that's kind of what matters most than winning.
absolutely. No, I get you guys. Well, it was an honor meeting you as well, Taryn, back when you were calling the Warriors games. It was an honor playing in front of you. I wish we could do that in front of Mike, but Mike's like, on the other side of the freaking country. So it's all good. But with that said, you guys, we appreciate you both. Thank you so very much, you guys, and we'll talk to you both very soon.
Thank you.
Right,
Have a good
Larry.
one.
All right,
Thanks,
talk to you
guys.
soon.
Take care, you guys. Alrighty, y'all. That was a lot of fun. Man, much appreciation to our peeps here. Much love. When we get back, we are going to we're going to have ourselves another game. Because it's like game day, y'all. As they just said at game day, we're going to feed off of that and have some fun. You're listening to the 8-year anniversary show of IE Sports Radio. Defining Moment edition, the Defining Moment, the 8-year anniversary edition of the Defining Moment, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Davidson.
It's your boy, Dentarius Locke.
And we're the hosts of Fast Break here on IE Sports Radio, where we discuss everything in the world of basketball from prep to the pros.
You guys should definitely check us out, man. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got all the basketball information you guys need, so we look forward to you guys listening in.
And please do, because we are the best basketball show on this side of the Mississippi. And please do check us out on Twitter at FastBreakISR. D-Lock, where's our time again?
8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That gives you guys plenty of time on a Sunday.
Tune in.
What's up, sports fans? Are you looking for the latest on Northern California sports? Then take a trip out west with me, your host, Gina G, on Reppin' to NorCal Sports, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'll be bringing it to you all the way live every Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's always a packed show. I'll bring you everything Dynastic 49ers, the bite of the San Jose Sharks, torture of the San Francisco Giants, the Golden State Warriors that we still believe. Then take you across the bay to the rise and grind of the Oakland A's. I've got you covered on college ball from the Cal Bears to the Stanford Cardinal, so that no matter what, reppin' in NorCal sports is always reppin' the Bay. So if you bleed red and gold, or you're looking to keep an eye out west in them thar hills, don't miss me, Gina G, on reppin' in NorCal sports. Catch me every Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and I'll have your fandom repped harder than a trio of defenders guarding Stephen Curry before his buzzer beater is Gucci.
Welcome back, IE Sports Radio listeners. My goodness, it has been a fun one, I'll tell you. We have had ourselves quite the show. And man, I just gotta say how wonderful it has truly been to have everybody a part of this thing. It has been just, oh man, the chat room has been bumping. You guys have been all over it. My test questions apparently suck because my test questions are always really hard. So my apologies, you guys. But yeah, lots of fun stuff coming on up in this show. We're only almost an hour in, and we got a few contestants here for our next show. Our next game. And this one is going to be hilarious. Why? Because it's one of Cecilia's and my favorite games to play on the Sports Cup Perspectives. By the way, you guys, that show's actually going to be back next week. We promise. I know we say it every single time, but with this whole wedding thing going on and the stress level going like above my eyeballs, and poor thing, it's consumed Cecilia. She's like underwater right now. I at least have my eyes popping up. So yeah, I mean we are, for anybody out there getting married, I hope you have stress balls. Yeah, right. That works for me. Stress balls and just and big wallets. I'm just kidding. But it has been a journey and we've loved it. But yes, as for this next game show, as for our show, we promise we'll be back next week. There's a lot of craziness going on, but we will get back with it. With that said, we actually have not one, not two, but three. We're supposed to have a fourth, but it's all good. We have three contestants here, of course, three diehards of IE Sports Radio. Joining on in with us here today, we have, of course, she is GM, the first ever GM of IE Sports Radio. She is, of course, IE Sports Radio Hall of Famer and overall just diehard sports fan. She is by way of Carolina, by way of Florida, by way of Carolina, and diehard Arizona Cardinal fan by way of the East Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Angela Winstead. How you doing today, Angela?
Hey guys, I'm doing amazing. I'm so glad I was able to jump on this show. I'm so proud of IE Sports and everything that you guys have accomplished and allowing me to be a part of it with you guys. So I'm glad to be here.
Well, we are glad to have you. Much love, and we appreciate it like crazy. We also have here today, he is one half of Philly sports talk. This guy is like an encyclopedia of sports. That's going to come in handy in our game coming up here today. But I'll tell you, he is true diehard Philly sports fan. Once again, one half of Philly sports talk. The guy is just an overall great dude. And yeah, fun fact, I actually talked with him and a couple other of our colleagues. We had a meeting that morning for IE Sports Radio, the day that I proposed last year on April 25th. Cool that we're actually getting married tomorrow, but yeah, I was talking to the guys and asking how they proposed, and Bobby shared his how he did it, and I was like, oh man, so I was there trying to come up with cool ideas and everything, but yeah, Bobby, great dude. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Cash, what's going on, brother? How you doing today, man?
Larry, how are you? Happy anniversary. Congratulations. 8 years, 2,920 days to be exact.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's see what I mean? He's gonna do well. He's gonna do well in this game here today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the kind words. I do like to brag about my sports knowledge, but your question, no shot. Chester A. Arthur, really?
Chester A. Arthur. That was a fun one. I'll repeat it for you guys right now for anybody who thought it was unfair, which is pretty much I think everybody, including Cecilia over here. But he is, of course, die-hard soccer man, and yes, he hosts not one but two shows here at IE Sports Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the host of the Soccer Scoreboard Show and of the State of Ohio Sports. What a dude, man. The guy works like 4,000 hours a week. There's not even that many hours in a week. Go figure. And he somehow does these shows. Still playing soccer, still doing his thing, and we're so happy to have him. Once again, big shout out to the chat room, man. Marcus Lowe's great in here saying happy birthday, IE Sports Radio. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much, Taryn, everybody. Pierre Moss wishes us happy birthday. Arthur Parsons, one of our newest members, hosting our Louisiana show. Brandon Buck, of course. Big ups to you and our PR department. Everybody in the chat room, man. We appreciate you all so very much and gives lots of love. Well, with that said, once again, ladies and gentlemen, soccer man, Ohio man, Mr. Andrew Hagenbaugh. What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing fantastic. Just finally woke up after working from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. this morning, getting ready to go get my parents from Pittsburgh Airport. So we're having a busy day today, so we're doing great.
My goodness. Well, what I don't like about this chat, I love it, but Eagles, Browns, Cardinals, there's no hate there. There's just like yeah, we know you exist and we play each other every now and then, but there's no Ram for Angela. There's no Cowboy for Bobby, and there's no Steeler for Andrew. Damn, that's crazy. I'm just kidding. But with that said, you guys, the question that I asked a little bit ago was pure evil. Oh, and there's our fourth musketeer. Ladies and gentlemen, she is, of course, die-hard Bills fan. She is all the way from that gorgeous, cold city way up north in northern New York. And she, of course, writes better poems than I don't even know what I even do good. But, ladies and gentlemen, she's amazing. I'm happy to have her here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and of course, the one, the only, Miss Patty Bax. What's going on, Patty?
Hey, Larry. Hey, Cecilia. Happy anniversary. And, of course, you know I wrote a poem.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm happy to have you here. She, of course, is the host of the Buffalo Huddle. Wonderful show, doing great things here on the network. And absolutely. So you want to say hi to everybody real fast?
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sorry. I think everyone's on at the same time. But yes, so, all right, you guys. With that said, that last question I know is kind of hard. My apologies. But yes, the question that I just asked a little bit ago, for all of you diehards out there who love history and football, because that's me, my apologies. But yeah, I promise the questions will not be this hard anymore. But my question for the last one was, why would the New England Patriots, okay, you gotta really think for this one, okay, but like I said, this is just a taste of it, I guess. Why would the New England Patriots would have much rather play in front of Chester Alan Arthur instead of Barack Obama Okay, the 2012 Patriots, that is, for the Super Bowl that year. We had 2 great guesses, but the question was, once again, Chester Alan Arthur was president from 1881 to 1885, and in that era of football, before the NFL even exists, guess what? Field goals were worth 5 points. The Patriots lost on an offensive drive to the Giants that year. They were down by 4. A field goal meant nothing in that case. But had they have played in front of Chester A. Arthur that year in 1883, a field goal would have been 5 points, and they would have won the game 22-21 instead of losing to the Giants. Yes, my questions suck. So my apologies. So, all right, we're going to go easier today, though, you guys, and have a little bit of fun. This one is going to be a lot like the last one, just different questions, and they're going to also involve pop culture. Hey! So Cecilia and I love to play our game called Best of Both Worlds. Test of Both Worlds. So Cecilia and I love doing her thing we got shows, we got pop culture, we got all these things, and sports combined together. So, there are 4 of you. I'm going to ask 5 questions. Whoever has the most will be getting a hat, an iSports Radio hat, coming up in the mail. With that said, you guys, let's go ahead and start things off and get it going. All right, so first question. Let's start it off nice and easy. Nice and easy sports trivia question, all right? This one should be fun, but let's take a look. So, all right, here we go, everybody. Let's begin this thing, shall we? So, sports trivia question number 1. And yes, by the way, before we begin, this is meant for you to pull out your phones and look things up. Please do, okay? Please do. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get on into it. So grab your phones, be ready, and I'll have 20 seconds on the clock. You guys will say your name if you have the answer, and we'll call on you. Okay, here we go. So, question number 1. Where did Dallas, at that time, of course, famous Dallas Cowboys tight end Jason Witten attend college? Begin. 20 seconds on the clock. All right, Cowboys. We have no Cowboy fans in here. I wonder, where did he go to college? Where was it? Andrew, what do you got?
University of Tennessee.
The University of Tennessee. He was a Vol. He was a Vol. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vols are almost non-existent nowadays. We don't even know they have a team. But of course, their baseball team is rocking and rolling. We've been talking about that in the Defining Moment a lot. So good job, though. Right now, their baseball team might just win the national championship. So this year, win college. So all right. So there was question number 1. Let's see what we got next. All right. Next, we're gonna go a little popish here, and have some fun. And I love it because I think all of you know a little bit of something about the 90s. Yes, an era that both Cecilia and I grew up in. We were little kids, and it's just fun to, ask questions about that. So, let's see if I can pull something up here and have some fun. So, okay, here we go, guys. Question. This is pretty darn funny. So, this is a show that Cecilia loves. So, we're going to go with this one here. But, what is the name of the character from Friends who was famous for attempting to seduce women by saying, "How are you doing?"
Bobby Cash.
Bobby Cash.
Joey Tribbiani.
And that's how I say it.
I never watched Friends. That's not fair.
It's a pop culture.
Like Rugrats or cartoons.
My goodness. I'm sorry. My bad. Andrew won. Bobby Cash won. Ladies, you got to get in this. Come on now.
I would have if you would have said something about Rugrats or Barney.
Barney?
Even dinosaurs.
Not Beyonce or something.
Yeah, or some music. NSYNC. That's always the right answer.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's where this show ends, everybody. Have a great day, all of you. Oh my. Okay, he's good, you guys. All right, you guys. Getting a little bit tougher. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. But what year was tennis originally introduced as an Olympic sport? Begin. Once again, what year was tennis originally introduced as an Olympic sport? 15 seconds to go.
Bobby.
Oh my gosh, it's Bobby again.
1896.
Oh my goodness! Okay, we're going to get to that. Okay, so Bobby 2, Andrew 1. Ladies, come now. Come on now. We got to get you in this. All right, let's go. Next up, we got some pop culture. Okay, so that was question number 3. Next up, and we're going to have some fun. Trust me. You don't even know. All right, we're gonna go back a little bit further now. And how about this? I know. There's a fun one that we just wanted to... I want to incorporate this question somewhere in here today. So might as well be now. All right. Question number 4. What song is playing at the beginning of the famous 1985 movie, The Breakfast Club? What band was it? Begin. Band. I'm looking for a band, song, and band. Go. Andrew, what do you got?
Is it Simple Minds?
And the song is?
Don't you forget about me.
That too. He got me. Oh, darn it. I love that movie too.
So it's 2-2 right now. Question. So we're going to go 10 questions. These are going fast. I like that. We're going to go 10. 10? Yes. Oh, gosh. Yes. We're going to go 10. We got 2-2 right now. Ladies, you got to get in this one. You got to get in this one. So my apologies for changing it up, but I didn't know it was going to go this fast. My apologies. So it's okay. The guys are pretty confident. The ladies, we got to get you in here. Okay. So next up, we're going sports trivia. All right. Here we go. And we're going to go a question that and it's kind of funny because I had no idea. And, well, you'll see. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, who is the longest? Pay attention. This one's a little tricky. I'm giving you a little bit of something here. A little time to look it up. Who is the oldest? And I'm talking about like going back to the roots of it. Okay, who is the oldest NFL team in the NFL's history?
Green Bay. Who's the oldest in the Green Bay? Green Bay.
Who?
Me. Hold on, wait.
Who was that?
I don't know what
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it first?
Me.
Who was it?
Angela.
It was Angela said it?
It's Green Bay.
The Green Bay Packers. Correct.
Who they play against themselves?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well,
1921, thank you.
According to what I'm saying, Arizona
was founded by, we were the Chicago Cardinals in 1923.
Yes.
And Green Bay was founded in 1919.
Yes. Now, wait a minute. Okay. Remember, we're talking, of course, the team. Now, the Cardinals were actually super duper old. They were before the NFL.
Right.
But remember, it was the NFL team. So I was trying to trick you, Angela, damn it. But you got it. So good job.
You can't trick me when it comes to football now, Larry.
I thought.
Wait a minute. So how did Chester A. Arthur in 1883 have a 5-point field goal if there was no NFL?
Because there was college football back then.
Right.
Princeton, that's right. We're talking Leatherheads, man. If you guys never seen Leatherheads, it's a great movie. So, all right. So, we got Bobby 2, Andrew 2, Angela 1. All right, you guys. Next question. Question number 6. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to take a quick time out here because my beautiful fiance just put together, she's over here packing for us and everything. We're taking turns, and she just put together my suit right now, like the hanging with it. So I'm loving it. She has it all up on the hanger. You guys, I'm gonna look sharp tomorrow. I'm not tooting my own horn, but she picked this. She basically picked out the style for me because I have no sense of style. So yes, this suit looks amazing, you guys. So you guys will see pictures tomorrow.
Wait, Larry, you're not wearing a football jersey tomorrow? I'm a little
Good, you know
I thought this was a football. Never mind. I forgot. It's an actual wedding.
I know, right? Shocker.
You can always do it for an actual wedding.
Actually,
You can wear
dressing
shoulder pads.
nice.
Is that not crazy? I'm dressing nice, you guys. I thought I was gonna...
I was expecting a black Raiders 53 jersey, maybe a 15 because that was the day y'all are getting married. Like with the last name on the bag.
I mean, custom jerseys. That would be nice.
Kayla says here. Hey, no, you guys are so right. Kayla says here in the chat room, Coach's shirt and shorts are his style for me.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I ever get married, my boyfriend is a Cowboys fan. There's most likely going to be red and blue in this wedding.
That's what I'm talking about.
If I ever get married again, so just jerseys all around.
That is freaking awesome. I would love that. Yeah, Darren says here Larry will wear a Raiders jersey underneath his suit. You know what? I think I might do that.
53. Okay, Cecilia, can he get a pass on that, at least?
What, wearing a jersey underneath?
Yes.
Yeah, if he wants to, he can get away with that.
See, Larry, we got you to incorporate your Raiders.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
We have witnesses now. We all heard this.
I know, right? We got witnesses. I love it. You guys are amazing. So I love it.
I'm glad I'm not y'all's wedding planner.
I know.
Cecilia is glad I'm not y'all's wedding planner.
That's for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys
At least
are.
they know you very well.
I know, right? Seriously, you guys are too much. Well, here's a movie. Question number 6. Here's a movie that Cecilia and I both really enjoyed. We watched the entire trilogy a couple months ago. And, well, this isn't the hardest question. But you know what? It's actually a pretty cool question. Who is the only non-Sicilian in the Corleone family in The Godfather? 20 seconds. Begin. I need a name. Once again, who is the only non-Sicilian? Andrew, who is it?
Is it Tom Hagen?
Tom Hagen.
He's German.
I know, isn't it great?
Because I'm Hagen Ball too, so.
I know, I had to ask this question. It was the best.
Do I get half a point for knowing he was German?
That was, I mean, come on, you guys. Was that not awesome? I mean, come on now.
He was the right-hand man, did it?
Right? Seriously. Oh my gosh. You guys are hilarious. Okay, so that's 3 now for Andrew. So, all right, come on now. Actually, you gotta get all 3 to like win out here, or at least get a tie. So, okay. Next question. Nobody circles the wagons like the Bills. Nobody. Nobody. He doesn't. No, of course, he's the greatest. But nobody circles the wagons like the Bills. However, in that famous famous game where the Bills would come back from that gigantic deficit, where fans were leaving the stands. Ladies and gentlemen, who was the Bills' middle linebacker for that game? 20 seconds, begin.
Daryl Taylor.
Okay, that's not fair.
Yeah, I don't like that question. Can we so stricken it from the rule book?
That wasn't fair. I can't believe you know that so fast. That's ridiculous. I would never expect for.
Figure out how to Google that.
I was ready to say Frank Reich. I thought you were going to say quarterback.
I had Chris Berman already for who came up with that.
That was a good one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had to throw you guys all a bone, and you guys pretty much all got. We're 7 questions in. We got 3 more to go. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. All right, so we're going to go a little bit back in time for this one. It's a little different. It's a music question, Angela. But maybe not in the style you would like.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Garth Brooks.
Who had the longest lasting band in history of music? Literally the history of music. But
Hey, me.
okay, Bobby Cash, then Angela. What do we got?
You too.
Okay, they are extremely long, yes. However, they are not the longest group in music history.
Is this ZZ Top?
Not ZZ Top either.
Billy Gibbons.
He
was the longest one.
Patty?
Rolling Stones, right? The Rolling Stones.
Okay, well, good guess.
Skinner.
Patty?
I would say, well, according to what I'm seeing, ZZ Top. That's what I've got on Google.
Okay.
That's what I got on Google, too.
Andrew Hagenbaugh.
I got ZZ Top too.
The longest lasting.
I got ZZ Top and then you two.
The longest lasting band to ever exist.
Gibbons Hill Beard Trio.
The Cure. Def Leppard. I'm reading off that's longest tour. Still touring. Oldest band still touring.
Well,
I may have assistants going on over here, but we're still failing.
The Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys.
Well,
I said the Beach Boys.
I'm just throwing shit out.
I love this. I love this. Well,
Frankie Valli, 4 seasons, right? They've been since the 50s.
They've been around a very long time.
Gotta be you two.
But this is, of course, according to debate. However, the longest lasting group from music-wise, all the way from the 30s to when the man passed in the 70s,
Oh, no.
Duke Ellington.
Oh, yeah, like I would have
In
known
his
It's only 40 years.
Exactly. There's people been playing longer than that.
Well, he was back, I believe.
Top's been playing longer.
Well, he was in.
I think we should throw the question out.
1974 to 1923 to 1974.
81 years.
Does it count that I have my picture taken with his wax figure?
Do you really?
I'm yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Okay,
actually
so
pretty
do I
cool.
get half a point?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's pretty awesome. That's 51 years. That's incredible, right? Like, yes. Yes.
Leonard Skinner was performing for more than 50 years.
He's been around. That's absolutely true. That's true. Well, I know. Crazy, weird question. I know. So it can be thrown, but that's actually really, really, really old. So maybe the question should have been who had it first. But yes, he's the first composer to ever get to that length of time.
I didn't know we were talking composer.
But yes, well, hey, it could be used. Music group, composer, artist, that kind of deal.
Beethoven.
Beethoven. Hey, that's OG right there, right? So, Question. We got a couple more to go. So, here we go. Almost done, you guys. Almost out of the dark. So, sports trivia question. We're going back and forth, as you can see. And I believe we're on, is this 7 or 8, you guys?
This is 8.
This is 8. That's what I thought. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute. But I didn't write that one down. Okay, so this right here should kind of be a gimme. But, and at least I would hope it would be a gimme. This should be a really fast one. So, with that said, what boxer, go ahead, look it up, in the 1930s would be defeated, yet at the same exact time resurrect his career after beating that same exact boxer within, I believe, a year or two after. He was a world champion at that particular time, lost to a fighter he should never lost to because he didn't prepare. He took it as a joke, got knocked out, but came back and beat him. He was the world champion in the 30s. Who was it?
Hey, Joe Louis. Joe Louis.
Oh my goodness, Patty said it first.
I said it first.
Oh wait, you did? What?
I think I said it.
Was that Bobby who said it first?
Well, the girls weren't yelling their names, so I figured I would just yell it out.
My bad. My apologies. Okay.
I was just yelling me. I thought everybody knew who me was.
My bad. That's a gimme. Well, I said say name. I did say in the beginning of the show, name. Say your name. Bobby did say Bobby.
I missed it.
Oh, crap. My apologies. Well, my apologies.
A half a point.
Boom.
I'm all about giving somebody a half a point.
She's all about it. So, all right. Well, if that's the case, half a point for both. I'll take it. So you're still in the lead now, Bobby, by just a hair.
Andrew has 3.
By just a hair. Well, because wait, didn't you have 3 already, Bobby?
No, he had 2.
You have 2. So you're at 2.5. Andrew has 3. There we go. I got it right. Okay, I want to make sure I have it right. Okay.
And meanwhile, I need to crack another beer open because of this game.
Pretty much, yes. Pretty much. All right, you guys. Question number 9. Darth Vader is voiced by James Earl Jones. However, George Lucas also considered another person for the role. Who was it? $15 seconds. Name. Say your name. Andrew, who was it?
Was it Daniel and the Bruce?
No, it was not. But good guess. All right, here we go. Continuing. Who is it?
Andrew.
Wait, Darth Vader, right?
Yep, Darth Vader. Who was it? Darth Vader. Though Darth Vader.
Patty, Brock Peters.
Brock Peters. Oh, well, no, not close, but no.
No, me. I got it. Angela. Hello, hi. How's it going?
Hi, Angela.
Daniel Naprose and Spencer Wildy.
Whoa, that's
Wait.
Good, but no. Did I hear Andrew somewhere in there or no?
No, he already said that.
Okay,
No,
I thought
there was no Andrew. That was me dropping a beer.
I heard it. Oh, I thought I heard Andrew say Andrew in there. Okay, come on now. We got the 2 guys now. Or no, actually no. Just Bobby. You're the only one left.
Well, I see David Prowse as the name. I don't see any other names.
Orson Welles.
Luke Skywalker.
Orson Welles.
Oh, I don't see him in there.
Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. I know. Insane. Well, with that said, there is only one. It's pretty much down to 2 now with the final question. So, down to these 2 here for the hat. Sports trivia question. This one should be, I want to say, should be pretty darn easy. And it's basically whoever jumps at it first. So, it's been fun. It's been real. But what is... Oh, gosh dang it. Of all times, I freaking dropped it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. what is the nickname of the team that joined together in World War II?
Eagles.
Oh, damn it! You got me. Dang it. Oh, man. I'm sorry.
That's not fair.
He didn't say his name. He didn't say his name.
Bobby,
That's not fair. He's an
This
Eagles
this
fan.
is true. I did say state your name, Bobby.
Okay,
Bobby says,
Daddy the Eagles.
who are the Steagles?
Well, with that said, let's go ahead and go back. All right. Who, of course, wow. Pretty good for a 91-year-old. Wow, that's pretty great. We got some good chat going on in the chat room, by the way, you guys. Oh, my gosh, these guys are hilarious. Everybody in there is hilarious. So, all right. With that said, one more trivia question. My apologies. I thought that would be a gimme. I don't know why I thought Andrew would know that one really quick. So, my apologies. Because Andrew and I talked about this on the show one time. Remember that? It was years ago, though. But it was on episode of 3 and Out. If you don't remember, Andrew, then I must be tripping, but I don't know. But anyway, with that said, I know Bobby would know that one pretty good. So, alrighty. Final question. Who were the first Final Four basketball teams in the first ever Final Four? 20 seconds, look it up, begin. 15 seconds.
Bobby.
Oh boy. Bobby, what do we got?
We have Oregon, Oklahoma, Villanova, Ohio State.
Damn it, you got it. Oh my goodness, there it is. Good job, man. Bobby's the man. That was good.
I can type faster, that's all. I didn't really know.
It's all good. It's all about typing, you guys. It's all about looking things up nowadays. So I just wanted to have some fun with some gimmies and do that. You guys have been amazing. I know my questions. I was trying to make them easier because my questions earlier were extremely hard, so my apologies. Once again, the good old Chester A. Arthur question is probably going to loom IE Sports Radio for a long time. That was a fun one, so my apologies for the first two contestants today, Mike and Darren. But it has been wonderful. We thank you all so very much, but we got to give a quick time out now, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Miss Patty, by the way, you guys, has made an incredible leaps and bounds within the last 10 weeks. She just gave away a shirt in this last week for her 10 episodes, and of course, happened to be on IE Sports Radio Week. She's a diehard. She became a Hall of Famer before she even got the show. She's been in and around IE Sports Radio for many years. And, well, she's famous on her show and before her show on 3 and Out for always knocking her opponents out of the park with a poem. The judges couldn't resist her primetime face-off poems. And, well, today she's got a poem for us. Miss Patty Bax, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you to the whole IE Sports family. Thank you to Cecilia for always propping me up and inspiring me. So here we go. It's 8 years of celebration of IE Sports Radio and much more to go. Larry and Cecilia, you are both amazing. This much we know. Celebrations are special, and they are too. What you have accomplished makes us smile and never say it in blue. So let's keep this going and never stop. We can do this and put IE Sports Radio over the top.
Booyah! Nailed! Oh my goodness! The chat room. Thank you, everybody. Yes, Arthur Parsons is the newest Patty fan, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So that was amazing.
Thank you, Arthur.
He says,
great show. He's got a great show too. Yes.
You guys are.
There's still time to get the shirts because I'll be announcing the winner on the 11th episode Tuesday night, and all you have to do is. I wrote a poem for my 10th show, and all you have to do is write me, text me, send me a DM, and just tell me what the name of the poem is. And if you do, you'll be eligible for the random drawing for a wonderful IE Sports Radio t-shirt, and I hope, Larry, you'll sign it for the winner.
I would love to. Flattering, and it is much appreciated. All of you guys are amazing. I mean, seriously, this team is incredible. We couldn't have asked for a better team, and we thank you all so very much for your guys' love and support. With that said, Betty Backs, where can all these diehards find you?
Okay, well, I've got 2 Twitter handles. You can find me at Huddles1025 at roadrunner.com. That's one. And then the other one is Buffalo Huddle. It's spelled with the H-U-D. Oops.
Whoops. I know. That can get a little sticky. Sorry about that.
Oh. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, and Buffalo Huddle with an HUDLE_1025.
Much appreciated. We thank you so very much for that awesomeness, and we really, really just thank you for everything, of course, and your show has just done really, really well. All of your guys' has. Mr. Bobby Cash, the champion of today. Good sir, where can these diehards find you?
Find our show at Talk IE, that's Philly Sports Talk. We're on every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And you can find me on Twitter at BobbyCash215.
Sweetness! Hey, man, we appreciate you so very much. Mr.
Congratulations. Have a great wedding and have a great day. Wish you guys all the best.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you guys so very much, seriously. Thank you so much for that, Bobby. Andrew Eggenball, where can they find you?
I mean, you guys can find me on my Twitter page at Drew Eggenball. You guys can find me on both my show pages at State of OHIESR and on the Soccer Scoreboard show page at Soccer SSIESR. Check out the State of Ohio Sports Show every single Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And then check out the Soccer Scoreboard show every Sunday. I know it's been going back and forth with the times. It's normally at 10 p.m., but due to work and stuff like that, it's been going kind of up and down. So we're going to figure it out, and it should stay at 10 p.m. in the future, but we're going to figure this thing out.
You're good to go over there. Hey, man, we're all crazy right now, so it's all right. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, she, of course, is not only the first female GM, she, of course, is the first GM of IE Sports Radio. Cecilia and I are happy and proud to announce, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Angela Winstead. Where can they find you?
Hey guys, you can find me on Twitter at AZCarsPrincess. My love. I'm also head of the PR department, so IE Sports Radio PR. Look for us there. Follow us on our PR department as well. I have an amazing PR team. I love them. Those guys are amazing, and we're going to be promoting as much all of the shows as well as this 8th anniversary. I also want to give a special shout out to Larry and Cecilia. I'm so happy for you guys tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be beautiful. And I know the guys before, Taryn and Mike, told you guys to breathe and eat. The best thing of all, though, is to enjoy every moment. Every moment. Just enjoy it. I know it's going to be a wonderful wedding, and I can't wait to hear all about it later on.
Well, we appreciate that, and thank you so very much, Angela. We're ecstatic, and we're really excited for that. Thank you for the word of advice, and we're so excited for tomorrow. But yes, y'all, once again, Angela Winstead, the first ever IE Sports Radio GM, and like I said, we just want to really put it out there. She's amazing. As you know, we love. It's from the very start of IE Sports Radio. It was never, we need to have males because they know more. No, we've always had this wonderful, just anybody can talk sports. We love them, and that's all there is to it. Plenty of women have hosts our shows, and we think it is amazing that the person that we figured would be the best person to be the GM for all of this would be, in fact, a true diehard who I would put up against any guy anytime, and I think she would destroy him talking like in a primetime face-off. So I'm serious. So Angela, you're incredible, and like I said, we are just really happy that you are helping manage this great station. And we just hope you're around for a long time with it because you're the person for the job because you are freaking great at what you do. And we thank you for all your time you pour into the station.
Thank you. I've really appreciated everything. Larry, you and Cecilia have been nothing but kind, sweethearted people, and there's nowhere else that I'd rather be than here with you guys and pushing this radio, this IE Sports Radio and this podcast to become more than you ever imagined. I know we've had plenty of talks, more than we've all ever imagined. So I'm so glad to be a part of this. And just, when I tell people I work 4 jobs, I tell them that one of them is with IE Sports Radio. I do not lie, and I've, told everybody at all the other jobs that I work for, including my own business, I think I put more into IE Sports than I do my own design business. And it's because you guys really are family, and I love being with you guys and helping grow this thing. I still can't believe it's been 8 years. I think I've been with you guys for at least maybe 5 or 6 of it.
Yeah.
And it's hard to believe. And, we're now celebrating 8 years. Larry's getting married. Whoever would have thought that Larry B would be getting married?
I know, right? So,
I'm so excited for you guys. We have Larry doesn't know this, but IE Sports Radio will have a special post tomorrow in honor of Larry and Cecilia. I'm in the works on that. So, you guys are amazing. We all do appreciate you very well. So I'm happy and honored to be a part of this fantastic thing that's going here.
Thank you very much. That's very nice of you guys. We appreciate it.
We really do, you guys. Like, I know, and that poor Cecilia, that's her. I'm running around the house voice and trying to get everything packed and running over to the computer as fast as I can voice. So she's poor thing, but yes, we are just all over it. We are really appreciating this, and thank you guys once again for everything.
Can I just throw this at the fact that you guys are getting married tomorrow on our actual 8th anniversary of IE Sports Radio, and Larry is hosting Defining Moments for 3 hours. Like, that just shows your level of appreciation for what you guys are doing. And I know not just for me, but others, we appreciate everything that both of you guys have done. And just running around, getting ready for the biggest day of your life, and your wedding, and you are here hosting a 3-hour show to celebrate IE Sports' 8th anniversary. It's just something magical.
Right, well, we definitely appreciate it, and thank you. We're doing our best. Oh, Patty, Angela, Bobby, Andrew, you guys are amazing. Thank you so very much for this. And we thank you for being on this call and taking up some of your guys' day. But hey, you know what? We appreciate you so very much for joining us and being here with us today. And we thank you very much. Hey, here's to plenty more years. And thank you all very much.
Yep, thank you for being a part of the team.
Thank you, and best wishes. Larry and Cecilia have a wonderful wedding. And please remember to post some pictures so we can be there. If we're not in person, we're there, virtually. So we wish you all the best, and we'll keep you in our prayers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Patty. We appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your guys' day. We'll take care. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.
You too. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye.
Take care, guys. Man, what a great group of people, right? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? My goodness. So heartfelt. We love them. They're amazing. And honestly, we just wanted to say thank you to every one of them for being here today. That was a fun one. We're going to take ourselves another quick break. We're half of the show, you guys. We got plenty more sports to get into, lots of more fun things to get into, lots more callers, all these great things. Once again, you are listening to IE Sports Radio's 8-year anniversary show right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, it's Daryl Kinsey Jr., the host of The Extra Mile. I wish I could join you live, but I am out this weekend at the Virginia Nationals. Just want to wish IE Sports Radio a happy 8th birthday. The last 6 years I have hosted the fastest show in IE Sports Radio, and it really rekindled my love of broadcasting and doing podcasting. It probably was a big reason why I got through college the way that I did, but Thank you so much to everybody that's listened over the years, and I hope it keeps rolling on for 8 more years, even longer after that.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host of the show, Peach Sports Talk Radio, and we are brought to you every week by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Guys, if you want the most up-to-date, the most live action in sports history, you want to tune in to here at Peach Sports Talk Radio. We bring you everything about those World Series champs, those Atlanta Braves, those national champion Georgia Bulldogs, go Dogs! Your Atlanta Falcons, your red-hot Atlanta Hawks, those Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, Sting Owl, right? Those Georgia State Panthers, and of course we can't miss that local time where we talk about all our local sports in the Georgia area. So what's holding you up? Make sure you tune in every week here at Peach Sports Talk Radio, and of course we're brought to you by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Word up. This is Aaron X from the Crossroads Pod, and I just want to wish IE Sports Radio a happy 8th anniversary. Congratulations on all of your hard work over the course of the last 8 years, and here is to 8 more years of success. Keep up the good work.
Lopan, they didn't even want you. Heck, they didn't even want me. But you know what? Right about now, they have no choice. Looking for the real sports talk? Talk that's for us, the people? Look no further. The Wait a Minute Show, a prime time sports comedy cocktail that tucks you in at night. Join me and Lopan Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 2livestewsradio.com and Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the waitaminuteShow.com. Sounds like a plan to me. Ain't that right, Lopan? Indeed.
What's going on, guys? Brandon the Franchise Buck, the greatest of all time, the best in the world, but more importantly, the owner of the world, former host of Kansas City Sports Talk Radio, now part of the public relations team. And I just want to send a big shout out to IE Sports Radio for 8 long, successful years. It's been awesome to be a part of this team, and I hope to be a part of this team for 8 more years. Happy birthday, guys.
college football? And do you want to hear a college football show dedicated to all that is college football, including junior college and the CCCAA and the NJCAA, the NAIA, and the NCAA, including Division III, Division II, Division I AA in the FCS, and Division I Single A in the FBS? Well then look no further. Join myself, Larry B., and my colleagues, Mr. H-Town Blake Henley, and Mr. Christian Espinoza, each week during the college football season for the latest in college football on 3 and Out College Edition, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hello everyone, my name is Coleman, and on behalf of myself and my co-host Brad, we would like to extend the biggest of congratulations to IE Sports Radio on 8 years of broadcasting. 2014 feels like a completely separate era from where we're at now, but IESR managed to bridge the gap. And on that note, I would like to really extend the biggest of thank yous to anyone listening to this broadcast now, because, well, without you, there's no way that any of us would have gotten this far. So here's to 8 more. Have a great one.
What is going on, everybody? This is Ben Matello, the host of the Yinza Report, right here on IE Sports Radio. I'm bringing you the latest in the Steel City, the City of Champions, from the Steelers, the Penguins, the Pirates, as well as the college game with both Penn State and Pitt. You could join me every Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right here on IE Sports Radio, where I'll be talking about everything from the Steel City, the City of Champions, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey, IE Sports Radio family. This is Davidson Crooks, one half of the co-host of Fast Break here on the network, IE Sports Radio. I want to shout out to Larry B., everybody out there for 8 years of IE Sports Radio. I want to say congratulations to you, Larry, the founder. You got a great network here. I'm proud to be a part of it. And here's the 8 more years down the road. So y'all give this man his flowers today and show him some love. To the founder, Larry B. But main thing is, happy birthday to IE Sports Radio. Y'all take care.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
What's up, everybody? This is Scotty from Valley Sports, speaking on behalf
of Maddie and C-Dub. We are super excited to say happy birthday to IE Sports Radio. Very exciting to be around for 8 years. I was hesitant. We were all a little hesitant to get started with this, a little nervous, but we are having the time of our lives. A lot of fun. Look forward to the next several years. So awesome. 8 years is incredible. Just getting business started and lasting over a year is hard enough, and we're going 8 years strong. So that's awesome. So anyways, yeah, happy birthday. This is great, and a very fun week for you guys.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Harrison Glazer, and we're coming at you from the Show That Never Sleeps podcast. I cover the Jets, the Islanders, the Nets, and the Yankees.
This is Pierre Moss, and I cover the Mets, Knicks, Rangers, and the Giants.
Our show is live every Wednesday through Spreaker and a bunch of other ways to get our content. Again, we're the Show That Never Sleeps podcast. We talk about all those New York sports. It's a lot of fun. We get into all of it. Please tune in. Again, that's Wednesdays at 6 p.m.
And we look forward to having you guys right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What up? No, it's your boy, Marcus. Nose, great, here to give you what you want. Here to give you what you need. Yeah, man. Yeah. I just want to wish happy birthday to IE Sports Radio. Here's to another 8 years.
What's good, fight fans? It's your boy, Marcus Los Great, here to give you what you want, here to give you what you need. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm coming to you live, straight from your mama's basement with a crispy, awesome white tea. They're coming to you live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, if I had $1 for every time I was smiling during all those awesome audio clips from our station, Sluggy and I could buy a mansion tomorrow after we get married. I mean, it's incredible to know how amazing this crew really is. We are such a tight-knit group. We're all about the family, and we're just so happy to have all of you here and a part of us for as long as we've had you. Whether you're a listener or a part of it, a part of, the actual IE Sports Radio family, doing shows and everything, we just couldn't appreciate you enough. You guys are truly remarkable. There are so many of you that wanted to be on today but just couldn't, and we apologize for that. I know some of that was my bad. I goofed some of that up, so my apologies. But I do got to say that you guys are all, no matter what, either you're on the show or not here today, we are all consumed in IE Sports Radio because all of us make up this great station. It is incredible to know how far we've come, and we just want to thank you for being here. So, what would IE Sports Radio's 8-year anniversary show be without some actual sports? So, the Micro Minute has become popular here at IE Sports Radio. What in the crap is the Micro Minute? Well, let me tell you. The Micro Minute is, of course, we've already had one. I gave you guys one the other day on Sunday last week, and it is a gigantic no commercial, just flat out sprint. And we go for, I went for about 25 minutes, but delivering you the latest in sports in so little time. Well, with that said, I have decided to do a micro minute within this giant show here today. We had a couple of games, lots of our awesome colleagues stopping by today. We had a poem, gave away some merchandise today, some Ice Sports Rated merchandise. Of course, my lovely fiance is running around the house right now, getting everything situated for us and allowing me to do the show. What a wife, right? And she's just running in and out and everything. So, with that said, we have a micro minute. Once again, thank you to everybody in the chat, man. Arthur Parsons is showing love. We appreciate you, man. Our boy Davidson Crooks, just everybody. And once again, all the heartwarming, beautiful happy birthdays. They were just wonderful, and we thank you. There's actually we got some more, I think, coming, so we appreciate you guys all. But just all the thoughts and wishes and the tweets and just everything, you guys. It has been awesome. I do want to take a quick look here at the tweets because you guys are awesome. Adam Karnick, happy birthday, IE Sports Radio. Adam did have a really cool, I think he had an audio clip. It didn't play, so we got to figure out a way to play that thing. But North Star Sports, of course, Minnesota Mike getting ready to premiere his show coming up this week in year 8. So he's congratulations, of course, saying congratulations here. He is just showing lots of love, and we are certainly appreciative of it. The Bayou Bulletin, of course, that is Arthur Parsons saying it's IE Sports Radio's 8-year anniversary. Make sure to hop on and check out the Defining Moment special 3-hour anniversary extravaganza with our host, with the most. Will be tagging me, Larry B. Says, let's go. Tagging all those Louisiana sports. We appreciate you, man. So just all these wonderful, wonderful things we got. We appreciate you. So, Terrence says, just woke up from a nap. My phone still has y'all playing that way. Well, we appreciate you. It's about that time for a micro minute. Oh, no. We have, and I'm going to try to go within 30 minutes here. I'm going to go 30 minutes non-stop sports talk, or if I can get around that time. This is a blitz of sports. We take ourselves another break and then end it off here. But this is a 1,000% blitz of just pure sports coming your way with all this crazy stuff. And, we're ready. So, here we go. Let's do this. And here we go with the micro moment. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the defining moment with our sports moment. Who's ready? I think we are. Let's do this. All right. Let's start things off in the NHL. Oh my goodness. It was just a great series, but the Capitals could not capitalize. But the Panthers, #time to hunt. Oh, did they hunt. Winning this game in overtime. What a freaking game it was. Game 6, but the Florida Panthers come out on top 4-3. Winning this thing, and they will go into the next round after that 4-2 series win in Game 6. Congratulations to the Panthers. Better luck next year, Capitals. All right. Rangers and Penguins. Talk about a great one. A great series. Yesterday, the Rangers laying on the Penguins on the road 5-3. That was quite the battle. Great game here. Penguins win this thing. Rangers win this thing. Tie it up 3-3. Game 7 is coming on up. Stars and Flames. Well, hey, Stars and Flames sounds like some kind of a crazy action movie or something. I don't know, but I'll tell you, there's plenty of action in this series as the Stars win a 4-2 game yesterday at home, and we now have Game 7 coming your way soon. My goodness. Well, Bruins and Hurricanes coming on up today. Actually, just about an hour and a half. And this is a Game 7. Speaking of Game 7s, all on the table. Bruins, Hurricanes today. Who is going to make their way through? My goodness. I'm going to go, I don't even know who to pick in this one. This is such a crazy, I'll probably go Boston because they're just insane, man. Like, this team battles, solid hockey team. I'm sorry, I don't even know, man. If the Canes win, they earned it. All I'm saying is this is going to be a great game. So, great stuff this year in the postseason in the NHL. Lightning and Maple Leafs coming up today as well. That is also a Game 7 because, Game 7s are the thing to do. And what would what would this day of hockey be without, another Game 7 as the Kings and Oilers get ready and set to go head-to-head. My goodness, what a freaking game that's going to be. All three of these today. 6 teams go in, 3 teams will leave to the next round. The other 3 teams will go home and barbecue. With that said, you guys, Game 7 on Sunday, Penguins and Rangers. And Game 7, Stars and Flames. I've never seen more Game 7s in my life in one weekend. I don't even know if that's ever happened. It might be a record. I don't know. But that's no trivia question, I guess, right? So, great stuff there, you guys. Let's see who goes on to the next round. All right, next up, we have here Bucks and Celtics. Oh, man, that should be a battle tomorrow because yesterday, this is how awesome the NBA is. There's no games today because of we're just down like the last couple of games. Warriors won it all last night. Well, not won it all, but defeated the Grizzlies 4-2 in the series, 110-96 on the road, at home. And they are on their way to the next round, to the Western Conference Finals. Celtics and the Bucks. Well, what can we say about this? Boston teams, I guess, love going Game 7s because the Celtics got it together yesterday. 108-95. Celtics will force a Game 7. Bucks, Celtics, Game 7 tomorrow. Also, Mavericks, Suns, Game 7 tomorrow. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about. We already had earlier in the week the Heat do their thing. They would defeat the 76ers and move forward. Solid stuff from them. And just overall, man, really, really, really good series. I guess for the most part, I don't know. But we'll find out who'll be moving on to those next round and seeing what's up. Heat, the only team to close it out. Grizzlies last night. So let's go ahead and move on over now into a little bit of MLB action. Series of the week this week, by the way. The game, of course, as you guys know, that ends on Sunday Night Baseball. We have ourselves a doozy. Giants and Cardinals. Oh, yeah. Kind of funny to put together Giant Cardinals. But this is going to be really good. Yesterday, we had a good one. We really did have a good one. 8-2. Giants blew that thing open. Pretty, solid-ish game, I guess. But as of right now, they're currently playing, and the Cardinals are leading 1-0 in the bottom of the third. So, hey, it's baseball, you guys. I love it. Anything can happen on a dime. It is awesome. So, tomorrow, of course, we close it out with Sunday Night Baseball at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's exactly our wedding time, so we're excited for that one tomorrow. And we are ready to roll on in to a little bit of the the standings around the league. I just got to tell you this. The NL West is nuts right now. The Dodgers just doing what they do. 20-11 right now. Padres 21-12, and the Giants 20-12. You guys, that's pretty dang good considering the fact that the two teams at the bottom of them, the Diamondbacks and the Rockies, have 18 and 16 wins. That's kind of crazy, right? Like, seriously, you can't. This is a very strong division, and I'm really excited for. We know what's gonna pan out. You know what I mean? We know it's gonna do its thing. You know, it's gonna just kind of progress, and we get it. We know. But what we don't know is which one of these teams is gonna emerge. We know maybe some favorites, but then again, you guys, anything's possible. Who gets hot at the right time? It is awesome. So, NL Central. Milwaukee leading the charge, 21-12, and they're definitely striking right now. And well, once again, it all depends. The Cubs are falling apart, it looks like. But then again, will they get hot at the right time? Remember, old friend of the show, Mr. H-Town Blake Henley said, if they get hot at the right time, and that's so true in baseball. So right now, the Central looking, this is kind of there. Milwaukee's starting looking like they're the best team in the entire division as of right now, but we'll see. Into the East, the Mets looking good. They are leading the Phillies by 6 games. Pretty solid, right? 22-12 this season so far, but we're just in the beginning. In the West, I was so happy because the Angels were out front for so long. But, that changed. The Astros will actually tie. They're 1 game better because they have 1 less loss. But 22-11, Angels are 22-12. So it's still a change to see the Angels up there. Really exciting for this. But the West is looking like that right now. In the AL Central, the Twins look like they actually are, running with it right now. The Guardians, hey, new name, new team. It's a 4-game difference, but solid stuff there. And then the White Sox actually right along with them with 15 wins. So Minnesota, though, 19. And Cleveland and Chicago, both 15-15. And then, of course, in that AL East, the Boston Red Sox. What in the world has happened to that team? They fell from the grace. But, of course, the team on top, their rivals, the New York Yankees, 24-8. Best team in baseball and the only team in baseball with a single-digit win. Oh, my goodness, all right. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's stay in the diamond. But, of course, go college. Shall we? All right. Softball. Yeah, we're getting ready. That tournament is coming, you guys. We are just 1 day away. Tomorrow is really the end. We have made it, you guys. Right now in the rankings, the current top 5, Oklahoma just displaying incredible athleticism. 48-1. Incredible season they have had. 1 loss in series. That's incredible. This team looked to be the front top dog, of course. Virginia Tech, 40-6. Florida State, 49-5. Arizona State, 37-8. And Arkansas, 41-9. Oh my! One more day tomorrow, and then we got the regionals, the super regionals. We will get there to that Women's College World Series this year. We shall find out. Tennessee right now, number 1 Tennessee, having a hard time with Georgia in men's baseball, or in baseball. Tennessee is only 42-6 this year, as I mentioned. They have done amazing things this year. I've never seen a Vols team be this successful since, Peyton Manning in football in the 90s. I wasn't even really into football back then. I was trying to figure things out as a kid. So, Tennessee, 42-6. Oregon State, 38-9. Oklahoma State, 34-13. Arkansas, 36-12. And Virginia Tech, 33-10. My apologies, those are the top 5, so if I didn't say that for softball, my bad. It's moving fast here. But there we have it. Men's College World Series coming on up in just a few weeks, of course. That's not the women, of course, they get ready to get underway in a couple of weeks. But the men's regional, regional will begin, I believe, after next week. So there we have it. Let's go ahead and drift on over into some world soccer. And I promise to not be so messed up when I address some of these, but congratulations. I'm a playoff guy, sorry, but congratulations to Real Madrid. They will do it again. There's no way they're losing. They will earn another title. Congratulations to them. In the English Premier League, oh no, next Sunday is the last day. Manchester City and Liverpool are actually still, yes, they are still going at it. Manchester City with 89 points, Liverpool with 86. 2 games apiece, I think, left, if I'm not mistaken. Take a quick look here. Yes. This is crazy, you guys. This is it. This is really it. We're at the end, y'all. We have 2 more games. Man City is away at West Ham, and they will host Aston Villa. And then, of course, we have here, let's take a look. Where is good old Liverpool? Well, they're not playing for a title or for a, for a Champions League or anything. But Liverpool, of course, they have found themselves in a cool position. They are headed on into the UEFA Champions League here, into the final. However, let's take a quick look. They will be playing a couple of weeks versus Real Madrid, but as of right now, they're facing Southampton on the road, and they're hosting Wolves next week. Guys, anything could happen. Upsets do happen. Liverpool still has a chance. Manchester City still has a chance. And then, of course, Liverpool and Real Madrid in a couple of weeks for the UEFA Champions League. I'm going to say, really cool stuff there, and it's always fun to see, right? So, all right, next up, what do we have? A little MLS action. Overall, Philly is looking really good, right? Philly looking good out front, 19 points as of right now. Definitely one of the better teams. New York Red Bulls right behind them with 18 points, and Montreal with 17 points. Right behind them, we have the Western Conference, LAFC 23 points, Austin with 20, and LA Galaxy with 19, also right behind them. Tied really with Dallas with 19. Overall, you guys, I love the fact that we have our two LA teams up there, even though I'm not a fan of one of them. It's really, really cool. But as of right now, plenty of great games we've played. The season is still very, very young. There's no way we can really put anything on anything. Just watch some great soccer. All right, with that said, going on to the NWSL, the ladies got some great games this week. Yesterday, actually, Portland and the OL Reign will go head-to-head. A little Northwest rivalry going on there, 0-0 draw. And then today, we have a couple of good games. Orlando versus Kansas City, Gotham versus Carolina, and Louisville versus Houston. And then tomorrow, we have San Diego. The San Diego FC, or Wave FC, will be hosting Chicago. Really cool, because we'll be in San Diego tomorrow getting married. So let's go San Diego. Let's do this. And then, of course, Washington versus Angel City tomorrow. So, good stuff. At the current table, I know there's only a couple games played, but San Diego leading the charge with 6 points. Yeah, 2-0. Then we have Portland behind them with 4 points, and then, of course, Washington with 3 points, Chicago with 3 points, and Houston with 3 points as well. So, a little bit of soccer action there. Let's continue it on and just talk a little Bundesliga, because, the Bundesliga is pretty much over today. Hey, you know what? Congratulations, man. Let's go ahead and give that applause button. This team really earned it. Bayern Munich does it again, man. 77 points. They did it. Dortmund could not catch them. And just overall, great stuff, man. This team, super strong team. And they know exactly what it takes to be champions after getting there again today. So congratulations to them. Next week, one more week left in City. AC Milan out front with 80 points. Inter Milan with 78. Well, as this week, tomorrow, actually, we have here AC Milan will be hosting Atalanta, and Cagliari will be hosting Inter Milan. After that, we have one more week next Sunday. Well, Inter Milan will host Sampdoria, and AC Milan will be on the road versus Sassuolo. This is going to be awesome. Who will win it? All it takes is a slip-up or an upset. I'm telling you guys, great stuff in soccer around the world. Wonderful stuff. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and cut out of soccer and move on to the WNBA. Man, the Mercury and Storm just got underway. That should be quite the battle. We have Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird. I mean, I'm just saying, does it get any better? Really exciting stuff there. These ladies get down, and certainly two of the best go at it here today. Really excited for that. Also, Sparks and Sun going head-to-head with Sky and Lynx. So in the current standings, I know we just got underway last week, but your current playoff teams, if they were to start tomorrow, which once again we've only played 4 games, Washington, Las Vegas, Atlanta, LA, Indiana, Dallas, Chicago, and Phoenix. So great stuff there, and all the best of the teams moving forward, y'all. So that's us, but moving on down into a little bit of, man, where are we at? We are everywhere. By the way, we're going to get some lacrosse coming up on Memorial Day weekend. Of course, one of the best days in racing. That's where we're going to go next, actually. But, yes, if you are not a fan of auto sports, it is one of the biggest, baddest, best days in auto sports. That's right, y'all. We are going to be seeing Monaco. We're going to be seeing, of course, the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR all in one day. Longest and best day of racing. Oh, man, it's going to be awesome. Be ready for it. But before that, let's go ahead and get you ready or talk a little bit about those sports. In NASCAR last week, man, we concluded another really, really good race in NASCAR. Dover, Chase Elliott. I'm sorry, not Dover. Darlington, Joey Logano gets the victory. Overall, solid stuff. Tomorrow, Kansas Speedway. Hey, the standings are wide open. Chase Elliott leading the charge, but man, good stuff there. Next up, let's roll on into the Formula One. The Formula One, right? Formula One right now. Miami Grand Prix was amazing. If you guys didn't check it out, I know I missed a lot of it too, but just great stuff overall. Really, really, really cool in Miami, but Verstappen taking it there. Taking the title. Well, it's not taking the title, but taking, the victory there. So awesome stuff for him. Leclerc going to lead in the charge with 104, Verstappen with 85, and Sergio Perez with 66. Looking solid. We are off to Spain, by the way, next week for the España Grand Prix. Looking forward to that. And then, of course, we're heading on over to IndyCar. As I mentioned, the next race for IndyCar will be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this weekend. Today, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Going on right now, yeah, hey! It is, of course, the GMR Grand Prix, Indianapolis, Indiana. This is the road course of Indy. This is the dress rehearsal, basically, of Indy 500. This is the road course. In 2 weeks, we have the Indy 500. So, really excited for that one. And as of the moment, we have here the current standings. Alex Palou out front with 144, Scott McLaughlin behind with 141, and Joseph Newgarden with 135. So, really good stuff. USRN actually just went live right now with the coverage of the Grand Prix of the GRM Indiana Grand Prix. I want to make sure I get that correctly. Once again, that is, of course, the Honda. Honda. Wow. All right, that, of course, is the Indianapolis Grand Prix going on. Or the not Indy 500, but the Grand Prix going on at the moment. The road courses, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry, got all mixed up. But with that said, going fast, my apologies. So, moving forward into the NHRA, man, we've had some good racing. Last week, our very own Daryl Kinsey Jr. was actually at he's here this weekend. I'm sorry, he's actually there at the Virginia Nationals going on right now, the Virginia Nats. I love this because I'm not sure if all 4 classes are running today or who's running, but I do know we want some darn good racing. We want all the classes to be there, so I really hope there's more support from the fans and just more sponsors, because I really want this sport to stay around as long as it can. I love it. It's great stuff. So, just a great picture last week. A couple years ago, I got a chance to talk to the great John Force on the 6-year anniversary, and having him a part of this was amazing. So really, really, really cool. Daryl just had a picture with him the other day, so I love it, and I really hope that we can get him back on the show one day. So Brittany Force out front though right now, 478. Mike Salinas with 461, and Justin Ashley with 432 in top fuel. And funny car, we have here Matt Hagan with 567, Robert Height with 545, and Ron Capps with 501. In Pro Stock, Eric Andrews with 471, Aaron Stanfield with 389, and Kyle Koretsky with 345. And then moving on into motorcycle, we have Pro Stock Motorcycle, Steve Johnson with 295, Kieran Stouffer with 289, and Eddie Krawick with 206. So, really big ups to our boy Daryl Kinsey Jr. Enjoy yourself out there at the Virginia Nats, brother. And yeah, great stuff. and showing love. So, all right, moving forward, you guys, we are out of motorsports. We are going to run around. I know, we're freaking everywhere, right? I still can't believe last week what happened. Canelo losing was insane. We're going to boxing real quick. He'll be back. It's all good. But, it's just devastating to see him lose it, but he is human. And, well, at the end of the day, he lost to the better fighter for sure that day. And, when it comes down to it, I told you last week, always going to be a Canelo fan, but Bivol was better last week, and, well, we'll see if he fights him again. But, coming up tonight on Showtime, Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castellano. This is for Charlo's WBC, IBF, and WBA junior middleweight titles, and for Castellano's WBO junior middleweight titles. So, we shall have some fun. I really like this one. I'm probably going to go Charlo because I think he's just, the guy's got more titles. He's definitely, and I think a little bit better, but we'll find out here tonight. Should be some good stuff. All right, next up, we are jumping right on over. See, where are we at? We can conclude with, there's so much, yet so little, right? So, last thing I want to conclude with really quick. We have all the sports going on, and something that I feel that isn't getting a lot of praise right now. There's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, we got the, lots of great horse racing coming up here. We got, I believe, the French Open, if I'm not mistaken. It's like next week or now, or I forgot when, but it's coming. All right, we're in May, so we're coming up. So lots of great things coming up, but what hasn't got a lot of light shined on it, and honestly, you guys, I really do feel that there needs to be a lot of light shined on this, because you know what? Good for them. They're not making headlines. But you know what? It's okay with me. If you're not making headlines, but you're doing solid because you're doing good, because everyone, for some reason, these days, loves to feed on everybody else's failures, I'm really excited for the USFL. Why? Because you know what? This little league they're acting as a feeder system. They're playing good football. And you know what? If you don't like it, that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to like it. But you know what? I like it. I think we're playing good football. And you know what? So what? They're not making headlines. They're not. That's cool. They're not making headlines right now of, oh man, this is the greatest thing ever, and oh, look at all this. We have spring football, and it's competing with the NFL. And no, I love how they're presenting themselves. I'm loving how they're going about this. And I love that they're not even trying to battle the NFL. They're like, hey, we're here. We're playing football. It's good football. It's not this flashy, WWE type of, deal going on with the XFL where they're going crazy. And, of course, the XFL, I think, could have succeeded last year. Unfortunately, after the COVID crap or 2 years ago. But is what it is. But I'll tell you right now, man, overall, just amazing stuff here in the USFL. And I'm really, really, really happy that this little league is doing something. So yesterday we had week 5, of course. Can you believe we're already 5 weeks in, almost halfway? After this week, we're 5 weeks in. Well, we got 5 to go. So Tampa Bay, the Bandits will defeat the Michigan Panthers 27-20. That is. Bandits will now go to 3-2 on the season. Good stuff. Michigan Panthers will drop to 1-4. Currently, right now, New Orleans Breakers and New Jersey Generals going at it, and we have here the Generals leading 7-3. And then tomorrow, we do have 2 games coming up. The Birmingham Stallions and the Philadelphia Stars. Stallions come in at 4-0, and the Stars at 2-2, and the Pittsburgh Maulers at 0-4, and the Gamblers, the Houston Gamblers, at 1-3. Overall, good stuff. The Jersey. Oh, by the way, today is probably like the game of the week, if you will. Both teams are 3-1, the New Orleans Breakers and the New Jersey Generals. So, really good stuff there. And like I said, guys, I really enjoy it. I really do. I think that this is a very good league, and you know what? It's low-key. They're not trying to be something they're not. They're not trying to catch the attention of every football fan out there. They would like to, but I like how once again, they're representing themselves, and they're really giving this beautiful effort of hey, we're just playing football out here. We got guys who want to play football, and we put them on teams. And there you go, put some pads on them, let them go out there and have fun and play the game and play professionally. Yes, there's not these big old multi-billion-dollar contracts and whatever, but you know something? I mean, I know that's not even the NFL, I get it. But I really, 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 really like the fact that, you know, what's that old saying? You know, if you're not being talked about, that's kind of a good thing. I mean, some people think it is a good thing in a way, but in a sense, I mean, and of course the USFL wants to be talked about. But what I like is the fact that the USFL is just there. You know, like I said, they're doing their thing. They're not trying to get all crazy. They're not trying to be this Hollywood thing that they're not. And you know what? To me, I think they deserve a lot of love for that. So once again, big ups to everybody in the chat room. Arthur Parsons, of course, our boy Scotty from the Valley of Sports. And then, of course, Taryn Rodriguez. NVA, you're absolutely right, Taryn. Volleyball, man. So let me go ahead and put the music back on there. Had a little serious moment, sorry. But yeah, man. Back into some NVA action, actually. We have here yesterday, or actually no, let's go ahead and get USC out the way, man. USC winning another title. I'd already said that last week, so congratulations to them in beach volleyball. And of course, congratulations to Hawaii for winning a title in men's volleyball, of course, in the hard court. So congratulations to them. Great stuff. Let's go on into the NBA. Lots of action, man. We don't got action actually until the 28th, it looks like, via their website. But they do need a lot more love, man. In the last couple of weeks, just really, really good stuff. I mean, yeah, we see sweeps here, but these are professional teams, you guys. Really, really, really cool stuff. Seeing these teams go head-to-head. Southern Exposure and the Kraken. The Kraken destroyed them 3-0 a couple weeks ago. But, you know, just really cool stuff. I love it that we get this. I love it. I have become a fan of the Ontario team, all right? Yes, the Ontario Matadors. Really cool team, all right? They would defeat the Untouchables a couple weeks ago. Really excited about that. 3-2. That's really awesome, you guys. I love the fact that we have so much love, you know, in all directions here at IE Sports Radio. That's what we're all about. And that right there is a big reason because we're so versatile. We talk about sports that some people don't want to talk about. So, also, we have the Team Freedom taking on the Tornadoes, and Freedom destroyed them 3-0. And then also, this is a couple weeks ago, by the way, you guys, next week is coming up, I believe next weekend, or the week after, we get more NVA, National Volleyball Association. And then, of course, we had Sasquatch taking on Blaze, and, well, the Blaze would defeat Sasquatch 3-1. So, really cool stuff there, and certainly a lot of fun with volleyball, of course. So, like I said, you guys, lots of great action there. We talked so many sports right now in so little time, and, well, there you have it. So, plenty of great stuff. Yeah, really, really, really cool. Darren even says it here. Last week was jam-packed in volleyball, NBA men's volleyball, NCAA beach volleyball, AVP, and NV. That's right, there is the beach volleyball, of course, the AVP, I believe. So, yeah, quite tough to recap. It really is, especially when you know all the resources. Man, I gotta get more. I gotta get on your level, Terrence. So yeah, on the 28th, of course, we'll have NVA action. And Terrence says, yep, in 2 weeks we'll get NVA again. So we're really looking forward to that. Let's go Ontario Matadors. So with that said, thank you everybody. Of course, Arthur Parsons says, I like that it's more opportunities for college ball players. Absolutely, same here in the USFL. I think he's talking about. Also, Valley of Sports, Scotty says I'm getting ideas from my show, listening to yours. Take them all. That's all right with me, man. We love it. We all share our ideas. I love it. Enjoy it, man. So, with that said, you guys, that's pretty much a nutshell of everything going on. Hashtag Team Tiger. There you go, man. I think it's the NBA, Arthur, but great stuff there. But with that said, you guys, that is going to do it. We have ourselves one more break. Oh, wait, one more here in the chat room. Scotty says, man, volleyball looks like so much fun. I just really never played. It's about as exciting if a sport to watch as any. Lots of scoring. Absolutely. Jumps, just, hard hits on the ball. People dive, deep digs. I mean, it's really cool stuff. You gotta love it, man. So great stuff. And there you have it, you guys. So that is a recap of pretty much all the good stuff going on. We're going to ourselves, or that is our conclusion of our micro minute. When we get back, Cecilia and I will cross the T's and dot the I's of this 3-hour special. Man, it's been a fun one, and we thank you all for being around us. 8 years of IE Sports Radio. You are tuned in officially to the 8-year anniversary show right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, hear me and hear me good. If you like sports, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. If you like comedy, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. If you like a different opinion coming from a different angle, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. So join me Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Jelani J.B. Bodie. And of course, my man Lopan on the WaitAMinuteShow.com. Ain't that right, Lopan?
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Davidson.
It's your boy, Dentarius Lava.
And we are the hosts of Fast Break here on IE Sports Radio, where we discuss everything in the world of basketball from prep to the pros.
You guys should definitely check us out, man. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got all the basketball information you guys need, so we look forward to you guys listening in.
And please do, because we are the best basketball show on this side of the Mississippi. And please do check us out on Twitter at FastBreakISR. D-Lock, where's our time again?
8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That gives you guys plenty of time on a Sunday.
Tune in.
What's up, sports fans? Are you looking for the latest on Northern California sports? Then take a trip out west with me, your host, Gina G, on Reppin' to NorCal Sports, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'll be bringing it to you all the way live every Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's always a packed show. I'll bring you everything Dynastic 49ers, the bite of the San Jose Sharks, torture of the San Francisco Giants, the Golden State Warriors that we still believe. Then take you across the bay to the rise and grind of the Oakland A's. I've got you covered on college ball from the Cal Bears to the Stanford Cardinal, so that no matter what, reppin' in NorCal Sports is always reppin' the Bay. So if you bleed red and gold, or you're looking to keep an eye out west in them thar hills, don't miss me, Gina G, on reppin' in NorCal Sports. Catch me every Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and I'll have your fandom repped harder than a trio of defenders guarding Stephen Curry before his buzzer beater is Gucci.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host of the show, Peach Sports Talk Radio, and we are brought to you every week by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Guys, if you want the most up-to-date, the most live action in sports history, you want to tune in to here at Peach Sports Talk Radio. We bring you everything about those World Series champs, those Atlanta Braves, those national champion Georgia Bulldogs, go Dogs! Your Atlanta Falcons, your red-hot Atlanta Hawks, those Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, Sting Owl, right? Those Georgia State Panthers, and of course we can't miss that local time where we talk about all our local sports in the Georgia area. So what's holding you up? Make sure you tune in every week here at Peach Sports Talk Radio, and of course we're brought to you by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's up, everybody? This is Darren Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Lopan, they didn't even want you. Heck, they didn't even want me. But you know what? Right about now, they have no choice. Looking for the real sports talk? Talk that's for us, the people? Look no further. The Wait a Minute Show, a prime time sports comedy cocktail that tucks you in at night. Join me and Lopan Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 2livestewsradio.com and Saturday 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Wait a Minute Show.com. Sounds like a plan to me. Ain't that right, Lopan? Indeed.
What's happening, sports fans? Are you a fan of Southern California sports? Are you looking for a show hotter than a hot summer day in California? Then look no further than the SoCal Supreme Sports Show, where I talk about all things Southern California sports. That's right, all sports teams from Southern California. From the hard-hitting tackles of the NFL, to the killer crossovers and big three-pointers of the NBA and WNBA, to the grand slams of the MLB, to the bone-chilling goals of the NHL, and to the booming kicks of the MLS. The SoCal Supreme Sports Show has it all for you. Oh, and let us not forget about the college sports as well. So join me, Taryn Rodriguez, every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
College football, and do you want to hear a college football show dedicated to all that is college football, including junior college and the CCCAA and the NJCAA, the NAIA, and the NCAA, including Division III, Division II, Division I AA in the FCS, and Division I Single A in the FBS. Well then look no further. Join myself, Larry B., and my colleagues, Mr. H-Town Blake Henley, and Mr. Christian Espinoza, each week during the college football season for the latest in college football on 3 and Out College Edition, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. What's going on, football fans? This is me, your boy Larry B, inviting you to join myself, Colin Reynolds, Mike Pat, and John Felipe for one of the most electrifying football shows you have ever heard. 3 and Out, right here at IE Sports Radio. Recap of the week before, a preview of what's to come, and of course, 3 hardcore head-to-head prime-time face-offs each week. You don't want to miss it.
Hi everybody, it's Calvin here from USRN, here to give you an important message. Since 2017, we have done our absolute best to provide you with nothing but the highest quality of sports calls in the greatest of quantity possible. Thanks to you, our station has grown more than we ever thought. That's why, with your help, we would like to grow even further. Just think, twice the amount of your favorite calls, 24 hours of coverage, talk shows, play-by-play, game-by-game analysis, and so much more. That's right, USRN2 is officially in development. But we can't do it alone. We have set up a GoFundMe page that you can access from our homepage on the left of your screen. We also are planning special giveaways and prizes to our highest owners. Our goal here at USRN is to bring you the best calls possible at no cost to you. In order to continue to do that, we need your help now. Please check out our GoFundMe page, and if you would like to know how you can help, you can email usrnradio@gmail.com. Without your support, we couldn't do what we do.
What is going on, everybody? This is Ben Metello, the host of the Yinza Report, right here on IE Sports Radio. I'm bringing you the latest in the Steel City, the City of Champions, from the Steelers, the Penguins, the Pirates, as well as the college game with both Penn State and Pitt. You could join me every Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right here on IE Sports Radio, where I'll be talking about everything from the Steel City, the City of Champions, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Harrison Glazer, and we're coming at you from the Show That Never Sleeps podcast. I cover the Jets, the Islanders, the Nets, and the Yankees.
This is Pierre Moss, and I cover the Mets, Knicks, Rangers, and the Giants.
Our show is live every Wednesday through Spreaker and a bunch of other ways to get our content. Again, we're the Show That Never Sleeps podcast. We talk about all those New York sports. It's a lot of fun. We get into all of it. Please tune in. Again, that's Wednesdays at 6 p.m.
And we look forward to having you guys right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Shores of the Puget Sound to the rushing waters of the Columbia River, stretching across the Great Cascades, and on IE Sports Radio lives the Northwest Territory Sports Show, hosted by me, Brad Buckingham. On this show, I cover all the great collegiate and professional sport teams that we have here in the Pacific Northwest. Of course, I'm talking about the Seattle Seahawks, Seattle Mariners, Sounders, and even the Seattle Kraken. But I can't forget all of that is good in Oregon either. I got the Trailblazers, the Oregon Ducks, the Beavers, even the Timbers. and much, much more. You can listen to the show every Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern, noon to 1 p.m. Pacific on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey there, sports fans. Are you looking for a sports show that maybe isn't 100% about sports?
Then you might want to check out the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Most sports shows cover only scores and stats, and while we're not opposed to that, we dig a little deeper into sports issues and some of the hottest topics in athletics.
In addition to sports, we take a journey through my neck of the woods, pop culture, with movie reviews of both sports and non-sports films.
Speaking of pop culture, make sure to participate in our game nights, where we quiz each other on our specialties, and you, the listeners, can win IE Sports Radio apparel.
We always have a great time learning more about each other's worlds, one show at a time.
So join us each week on the Sports Couple Perspectives, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. That was probably the longest break in IE Sports Radio history. My bad, our apologies. Yes, as you see in the chat room, our buddy Scotty, happy 8 years. 8 years is great, absolutely. 8 is great. And Arthur Parsons in here saying, it's almost time to get married, Larry. I hope you're ready. Hey, man, weird. It's awesome. Celia, she's right here with me. She, oh my gosh. As I mentioned, she was kind of running around like a chicken with her head cut off around our place right now. And just really, really just helping. We're getting so many things going on. We're packing while she's doing all that. Right now, we're over here trying to calculate how long it's going to be and the traffic and all these things and all these crazy things we got going on. So, sorry about the long break, but hey, we got about 10 minutes left here, and we just wanted to end this off with a just big, gigantic thank you. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, this 8 years. How about that? 8 years. This has truly been so special, and we just thank you. We have, yeah, absolutely, yeah, bless her. Seriously, man, this woman is a saint. She's amazing, and I'm just so happy. So happy God bless us together. Everything's going so well, and she is just a champion over here, getting everything backed up and all that good stuff. So, like I said, you guys, we appreciate you so very much, and we just wanted to end off with a huge, huge, huge thank you. IE Sports Radio started 8 years ago tomorrow. I was driving home from school, and I wanted to be on the radio. I remember doing a couple of little broadcasts on SoundCloud where I pre-recorded everything, and then I remember using some music, and I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like fun." I was like, "Wait a minute, if I do that, it's gonna be copyright. That's not good. I'm not gonna put music out there like that. That's not mine. What the heck?" So I got to thinking one day, and on the way home, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna download a little." I came home and downloaded an app called Mixler on my old laptop that's completely destroyed now. Poor thing. It's not destroyed, but it's just the hard drive went out on it years ago, and it's gone. But man, we flew. I just went on there, talked 1 hour of sports, nervous as can be. Only to my Facebook friends, because I put the link in my Facebook and to my Twitter people at the time, and it was me being absolutely nervous on Mixer.com. I would never have guessed. My appendix blew up that summer after only 3 shows. I called it the rundown at the time because I didn't know what I was going to call it. This is a bunch of sports, me talking about sports. It was only 1 hour. It's all Mixler gave me. We ended up growing into a wrestling show. Martin Sandoval is actually still with us till this day. He came in. Alexander Gaines. He's the best man at my wedding. At our wedding, I said my wedding like it's mine. It's ours. But he helped out for a little bit, and my appendix blew up that summer, and I had the long redemption back. Of just long redemption, you guys, and it was crazy. But I mean, came back at it, got the degree, all kinds of craziness within the last years between that and just all these different little jobs and dinky little stupid jobs and trying to figure out what I want to do in my career, and then finally getting another master's up and, like starting another master's in 2020, met Cecilia, and the rest is history. Just, boom, got my job as a sub, doing really, really well. Now I'm almost a full-time teacher. Cecilia over here battling her amount of adversity as well. And here we are, we came up and we're together and now everything is great and it all culminates into this one. 8 years. We didn't even know our anniversary show was going to be on our wedding day.
Yeah, it just happened by chance.
It just happened by chance. But you know what, you guys, I just couldn't be more blessed and more grateful. So with that said, Cecilia just popped on in because, like I said, she is like running around this place right now. But do you have any closing message for us here on our 8-year anniversary show?
Thank you everyone for the love and support, and of course our awesome team that we have on the IE Sports Radio. Thank you everyone, and obviously for the love and support for our wedding and everything like that. So thank you. Take care, be safe, and stay healthy.
Thank you. Take care. Be safe and stay healthy. Absolutely. You just keep on doing your thing here. She's amazing, you guys. There she goes. She's off again. And yeah, I'm telling you, it is just awesome. We are doing our best over here. But you're stuck with me for the next 6 minutes. I know, right? Blah. But, I always think of it like this. Sometimes we always, we like to do things. We don't like to be too much of creatures of habit, but at the same exact time, we also like to do things a little familiar sometimes. So, we appreciate you very much, man, for that as well. Our boy Scotty in the chat room, y'all are awesome. Congratulations and have fun tomorrow. Hey, thank you very much, and we're going to have a great time and enjoy it. It's our day and we're loving it. Like I said, it's kind of crazy. It would end up on it would end up on our the 8-year anniversary show would actually end up on our actual wedding anniversary now. So crazy, right? Because the May 15th has 2 different meetings. Today, actually, my grandfather, we're going to go see him before we head on the road to San Diego. He just turned 85 today, you guys. So yeah, it's a tough guy right there. 85 years old. He's still driving, still pushing, still out in the yard every day, working hard, man. So I'm sure you guys out there have that old man in your family that's just like, that's right, I'm still doing my thing, I'm healthy. So that's awesome, man. Or that older woman that's like made of steel, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm sure you guys, and I'm sure it's heartwarming to even hear that, right? So just wonderful things, and we're gonna go wish him a happy 85th birthday, and then be on the road, and all this crazy stuff, man. We got all this stuff going on, but we appreciate you all so very much for being here. Yes, Arthur Parsons. Definitely, brother. You need to be on the wrestling show, man. Talk to Martine. And like I said, everybody, we appreciate you so very much. And really, that's what it's all about. So, well, as I mentioned earlier, we don't like to be creatures of habit too much. But at the same time, sometimes, we like to keep things OG. With that said, cue the music. We're out of here. Yeah, y'all. It's about that time. We're going to go ahead and kick our own tune right here for the defining moment. A little funky jazz, our little retro track. Love it. Well, that is going to do it for our 8-year anniversary show. I know it wasn't the big giant extravaganza with all the this and that and all these crazy guests. And we had John Force in our 6th-year anniversary, and we had all these things going down, y'all. All these crazy things going down. A couple years ago, we've had so many guests, so many crazy. But you know what? Today was just a little more personable. It was a little bit more personable. Why? Because we wanted to involve ours. We had so many great audio clips. We played 2 really cool games today to start it off with. We just, we had a micro minute, which is a pretty big one, and more commercials than I think we've ever had in one show. So, lots of great things to come for y'all from the IE Sports Radio family. Arthur Parsons said, love this, man. Congratulations to IE Sports Radio. Larry and Cecilia, enjoy your day. Thank you, sir. Taryn, amazing show. Larry and Cecilia, thank you. Amazing, great stuff there, Taryn, from you as well today. And yes, Taryn got inducted to the Hall of Fame on the 7th year anniversary. That's right. We did a Hall of Fame inductee slash last year. IE Sports Radio Hall of Fame inductee slash anniversary show last year, just because the craziness, you guys. Oh my gosh, just last year was Slee and I moving in together and just, like getting back to work from the jobs and just the districts doing all these little cohort classes, all these crazy things last year. And this year it's the wedding going crazy and everything. So it's just, of course, both of us in college, getting my credential and the second master's done, Slee getting her BA done. We're done in the year together around there. So just great things coming, you guys, and we're loving it. So, with that said, y'all, my goodness, it has been fun. Thank you to everybody who was on today's show, whether you were just given a short shout out, a snippet, whether you were inside the chat room, whether you were on air with us playing a game, having fun, or whether you were just listening and enjoying it. We just want to say thank you. 8 years of IE Sports Radio, you guys. We have blossomed to something amazing. That Mixer account, that I started 8 years ago tomorrow, that I have my first show on. Guess what, you guys? IE Sports Radio's first show, it is still alive. Not that show. I have it in my external hard drive. I should upload it one day and give it to you guys. Really fun stuff in that one. But you guys, what I'm saying is we have our live calls on Mixer.com now. We have a PR team. We have a tweet team that helps tweet with all the accounts from all the areas, all the regions around the country. We have the what else do we got? My goodness, we have a news team. We have a blog team. I mean, there's so many great things. We got a Patreon. Thank you to all of our awesome Patreons. You guys are amazing. You help us keep going. Thank you to our sponsors, the Southern California Warriors. Always appreciate it, Oki and Leticia. Thank you to our newest Patreons, Chad McCovey, I believe, McEvoy, I believe, or McVoy. I'm sorry, I was butchering your name. I'm sorry for that. And Jean Parsons. This is, of course, Arthur Parsons' mother. She is amazing. And we just want to say thank you so much for your help with us here. Arthur, you're just getting us some great people, of course. We have, of course, Bay Clothing, as well as Marcus was great covering us and helping us out with our stuff on Patreon. Follow us all as a whole, Twitter, Instagram, at IE Sports Radio, and on Facebook as well. Show us some love, IESportsRadio.com. That's going to do it, y'all. 8 years and running. The new week starts tomorrow. We will see you then. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.